We're live.
We are.
Let's see. Let's make sure we're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 We have let's just make sure. We got to make sure we're actually live on YouTube here.
Oh man. I mean, chat seems to be working.
Hey, we've got people here. Leilani is here. We got Brick Ursel is here. Hello, everybody. Well, we're just gonna say we're live. It seems like people are here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the live stream. We have a special guest tonight, everybody.
Hello.
It is Jeddi from
Exo Edit Stuff.
Exo Edit Stuff, who, if you didn't know, has been a part of the stream before, but just where you guys are in the chat.
I'm on the other side of the camera now.
He's here. He's live in person. Batman 5 is here. Dylan Campbell is here. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are having a good night. We are continuing the Mos Eisley Cantina build and hanging out with Jetty. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
This is very exciting. This is the first guest other than James who has been on this live stream. So you have the honor of being my second
Number
ever,
two,
the second ever guest on the Ant Bandit
Let's
live
go.
stream. Oh shit, we got a mic went out.
Oh,
Hang on.
is it working?
We gotta. Okay, now can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Is audio good? It wouldn't be a stream without some technical difficulties right off the bat. S-Man Animations is here. Hope you guys are having a good night. So I'm building the Mos Eisley Cantina. Do you want to hold up your box and show them what we're building here?
I am building the Lloyd and Aaron Ninja Team mechs.
Very nice.
Yeah, because I'm a huge sucker for mechs.
Very nice.
So I'm doing that.
Are you a Ninjago super fan?
I once listed off from like the pilot episodes up until I want to say crystallized every single villain to my girlfriend's family, and they were like, "You're crazy," and I was like, "I might be."
That is some Ninjago lore dump right there.
Because they used to watch Ninjago up until like I want to say the 3rd season.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Man, what's been going on with Ninjago lately?" And I was like, "Well, let me tell you."
Just catch you up on everything. Kristen Planiz is here. Planins is here. Derica is here. Better now. Great audio. Okay. Thank you guys. All right. Well, I'm just gonna get building because we've got a lot of building to do. I've got, let's see, bags 11 through 18 to finish. And we are starting out with, here, let's get our build cam here. Oop, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. There we go. We're starting out with some exciting alien. This is the Ithorian minifigure here. Very cool mold. But yeah, I'm excited to be finishing Mos Eisley. This is week 3 of Mos Eisley building, and I am hoping that tonight is the night we finish it. So this has been a long time coming, but we're gonna call this the finale so that I can hold it to myself to actually finish this thing. But I'm glad we got Jetty here. And
if I had another Mos Eisley, I'd be like, "Want to race?" And then win, and then you'd win.
So tell them the story. Tell them because some people might not have been here for that stream. So we've got to catch everybody up for how Jetty is known to be the fastest builder here.
Was this like
a while back,
4 or 6 streams ago?
Yes.
You had bought the Ghost the same day I bought the Ghost.
Yep.
And I was getting off of work.
Yep.
And
he hops on the stream.
I was watching your stream. I'm like, oh, he's building the Ghost. And then I get back home like 30 minutes, and then he's probably on you're probably on bag 3.
No.
And I'm like, oh, I could catch up. I feel like I could catch up. So in chat, I'm like, hey, Ant Bandit, would you like to race? And I did not win. I think
you did catch up.
I caught
very
up
quickly,
pretty
though.
quickly, but you had a 3-bag head start, and I at least got up to the last bag before you finished. Right. So yeah, it
was closer than I would like it to be. I mean, every time I build on these streams, I'm slow because I'm talking and I'm hanging out. But we should actually do a build race though.
Yeah,
an actual live. Would you guys? I'm curious who would watch that because I definitely want to do. What I would love to do is, and I think I mentioned this on a stream previously, I would love to do like a game show kind of a setup and
be cool.
Have a host and basically make it a whole stream. So oh yeah, he remembers that. A nice pumpkin. Love the animation with it, by the way. Thank you, Dylan. I didn't even talk about it yet, but here I'll show you guys. This is the Bricker Builds jack-o'-lantern, and I just recently, if you haven't seen it already, did a animation with it over on my YouTube channel / Instagram as a collaboration with Bricker Builds. So, but
was
speaking
very
of Bricker
cool.
Builds,
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm the product specialist of Bricker Builds.
this is not only the second guest, but the second Bricker Builds team member we have on our stream. This is just like basically needs to be
It's a whole
Bandit
bunch of
plus
people.
Bricker Builds.
Yeah. And that was a collab animation you did too.
It was a collab. It was a collab animation. So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go check it out. But it's like a short little animation of the jack-o'-lantern jumping around and stuff like that. So, it took a lot of work, but it was worth it. So tell me. So for people who don't know, what is your role at Bricker Builds, Jeddi? What do you do? What do you do every day for Bricker Builds?
So I'm the product specialist, and to, I guess, put it simply, I get paid to build Lego.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm in charge of putting together all of our models and getting those ready for conventions or content shoots.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your presence is very much welcome, making a lot of people's lives easier over at Bricker Builds.
Yep.
But tell me the story, because I think it's really interesting though. Tell everybody how you got started with Bricker Builds, because this is a very new thing.
Yeah.
Like you just
100%
just started.
Yeah.
Like what is it? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Woo.
I mean, you kind of had a part in
I did. I had a little bit
getting
of a
me
part.
to where we are tonight.
Yeah. So catch everyone else up though. Catch everyone else up.
So I run a YouTube channel, Exo Edits, obviously because of where I'm at right now. I have been a little bit more preoccupied with other things than making videos, but I was making videos for at least like a good year on my channel. And so I guess what kind of got the ball rolling was last year we had met at Brick World Chicago.
Yes.
And you were working with Bricker Builds also.
At
we got
the
to kind
time,
of know each other, get connected, and like talk about video stuff. And it was really cool. It was really fun. And then I don't think we saw each other after that.
Yeah,
But
that was the first time we met, was at Brick World, and then like months passed and we're both doing different things.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue, I just see Exo Edits has posted a video on their YouTube channel, and I tried to get him to bring the model from this video tonight, but we're about to show it off the next stream.
The thing I did want to, I don't know whether this had a factor in it, but I feel like it did. You had hosted a thing in May that was really cool, which was Lego Office Week.
This is true, yes.
Which was so much fun.
Thank you.
And so you had posted with Ob the Builder.
Yes.
And it was really, really cool. I've never really taken part in like community events in like the Lego space before, so I was like, you know what? The Office just came out, or like the Office Week is going. The Office Lego set had like come out for a couple months by that point.
Right.
And I was like, all right, I want to participate in this. So I picked up the Lego set, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna build. And like all week I was thinking about what I was gonna build. Yeah. And then it hit me like, eureka, I'm gonna do this insane, really weird. If you look at it, you wouldn't know that it's an Office
It's
mock.
amazing. It's amazing.
And so, and I don't think anybody was gonna do. I was kind of banking on the fact that no one was gonna make like a full-fledged video.
Right.
Like
you were
model.
the only one that did so. You were the only one.
Like most people had posted their mocks or their animations, also like their short form animations on YouTube or on Instagram.
Yep.
So I wanted to kind of be like, all right, I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna like do a full down like rundown of my mock. And
there was a whole story behind it.
There's gonna be a whole story behind it.
Yeah.
And so I wound up taking the joke of Dwight from Earth Day being a Recyclops, and then repurposing it to be this whole like epic battle between a giant like mecha Recyclops.
If you guys, this whole video you can watch on his channel. You can watch it on my channel. We gotta say hello to James Nunnally is here though.
James.
Hi James. Hi James. Hope you're doing well. Wish you had a great day. We also have Dylan asking. This is the classic. You probably have seen Dylan.
Yeah, I've seen this.
See, look, your reputation, Dylan, is far-reaching. Everybody knows Dylan Campbell on this stream, and we've already got a request for Batman. So you know what? I didn't have him ready, but I'm gonna grab him. We gotta put Batman in Cantina.
he's getting the Batman. Oh, he's getting it. Oh, he's got it. Is it? Oh, there we go. Man, it's not even like the regular Batman. It's the '86 Batman.
Yeah, this is the Michael Keaton Batman, special for you. Here he is. He's gonna be on top of the. Can you see him here, Dylan? He's right here. He's right here on top of the Cantina. I text Jetty a video of finishing. What does that mean, James?
Oh wow.
James, you've been busy today.
That is impressive.
We're watching the video that James just texted Jetty. Wow. The audience has no context.
That
but
is
James did something very
impressive.
cool today. He's been very busy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that in person.
That's really cool.
The Bricker Builds team is currently prepping for, where are you guys going?
We're Toledo,
Ohio.
Yeah.
And you guys are leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So if you guys are in Ohio and you want to meet Jetty and James and the rest of the Bricker Builds team, you can do so at Brick Convention. Brick Convention?
I believe
this is Brick Convention.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but if you want to see more of, you got to check out his stuff. So there's a whole video on the mock that you did.
Yeah.
But you ended up winning.
I won. I was doing, like, I was hanging out with my family when the stream was going on, so I was like both paying attention to what my family was doing, and the stream, and then
you saw your name
my
come
dad's
up?
talking, and I'm looking down at the screen, and it's like, and the winner of the Golden Ticket Award goes to Exo Edits, and I'm like,
what?
Because I can't make like a loud display of woo, I won. So I feel like that got you like more on my radar.
Yes.
Or like got me on your radar by winning.
Yes.
And then the month after that, I've been working on like this passion project. I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem from the Nintendo series. If you play Smash Bros, if you're familiar with like Marth,
Lucina,
Chrom,
Roy.
I built a scale model of the sword that both Chrom and Lucina wields. And I used that the design of the Master Sword from Bricker Builds, and
he basically designed a custom Bricker Builds model on his own time as a mock, just basically for fun, and it's incredible.
Yeah,
you did a whole video on that one too, right?
Yeah, and so what's funny is I was working on that sword.
Yeah.
I started in February and just did a whole bunch of like R&D engineering, and then I finished the sword, I want to say in like May. And then I was like, I'm going to make a video for it. And then Office Week came out. I'm like, I'm not going to make a video for it. I'm going to make a video for Office Week. And then after Office Week, I'll make a video for it. And then I think I got like really, really busy. And so I wound up making the video in July.
But it had been built that long?
But it had been built for a really long time. It just took me forever to like film and make the video like the way I wanted to. Because while I was building it, I was building it more for myself. I was like, this is a passion project. Right. I don't think I'm going to, like share this with anyone. But the more I built it, the more I'm like, no, I like.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
If you watch my channel, I like making like story time videos using Lego. I think it's just a different way of like keeping the Lego community fresh in terms of content. Not that I'm against reviews. I just think there's so many reviews.
There's a lot of reviews. It's so oversaturated. Yeah.
So I just wanted to do something different, and I didn't think I could make content out of building a sword, but I was like, I could just break down the design process. So I broke it down, and because Bricker Builds played such a big role in getting me to finishing this design and making it.
Because you base like the internals of the sword kind of on like the Bricker Builds, right?
Yeah. So the entire blade of the sword I got from our Master Sword, and the hilt down was completely my design.
Nice.
And so give credit where credit is due. Don't plagiarize.
Right.
As the school teachers would always say. And at the so I usually script out my videos, and so I'd scripted out like what I was gonna say, breaking down the design process, and I'm like in my recording booth recording the audio.
Yeah.
I get to the end of the recording of the script. I'm like, I don't have an ending, and so I was like, all right. off the top of my head, Bricker Builds, if you watch this, hire me.
And that was it.
And so I put out the video, and like the first day, maybe like 100 views. I was like, it wasn't really blowing up.
Yeah.
And then like a day or two after being published, Bricker Builds comments on my video, "This is really cool," and I was like, wow, they saw it.
Yeah.
And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, I did ask them to hire me, but like, what are they gonna? They're actually gonna hire.
What are the odds?
Some like random YouTuber out in the middle of like,
right.
I used to live in New York, but
that's so cool.
But I was like, they're not gonna hire me. Like, there's no way. And then
cut to now.
Day after that, I'm scrolling through Instagram. And then Christopher, the owner of Bricker Builds, DMs me, and he's like, "I think you'd make a great fit on our team. Let's talk." And I was like, "I was joking. Yeah. I was joking."
That's amazing.
And
it's crazy how life works like that. Yeah. I remember specifically, and I'm not going to take credit, but I'm about to. I did see your video, so I posted your video in the company's Slack chat, and so I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I did spread the love. I shared it with everyone, and so I'm happy that it worked out.
They wouldn't have seen it if you didn't share it with them, but
no, they probably would. It's a great video. It's you guys should go check it out after this. We got a few questions, so let's say hello to people.
All right.
Lego Squid Games to the Death coming soon.
Oh no.
We talked about this last stream about doing some kind of a competition. So we'll see. Oh boy, another stream means more jokes. That's basically it. Always is. How is this man still building this set? Atoll, you know what? Because we like to hang out and we like to, we're not here for speed building. We're just here for the vibes. So, how are you still, I don't know, doing something you're doing? Anyways, what is the Headless Horseman's favorite movie? Anything he can't laugh. I don't know. I did see Lego 4 Virgo said it's my birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, Lego Virgo! I saw you. Let's Batman 5. Let's go. I'm famous again. Hello, Danny Fandoms is here. Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you. Didn't see you in there. And hey, Exo Edit stuff. Can we name the pumpkin, please? Ooh. Yes. We're gonna here. We'll place the pumpkin right here on top of the. He's next to Batman.
What are we naming it?
Let's get ideas for the name of the pumpkin. I'm sure James has great ideas for this.
Oh, for sure.
This can be the name for this pumpkin, not necessarily the Bricker Builds pumpkin. So if you have ideas, then put them in the comment section for the name of the Ant Bandit pumpkin. But anyways, that's so crazy. I think it's It's amazing how life just kind of twists and turns, and you never know where you're going to end up.
Yeah.
I know, I never expected to be doing anything, related to Lego professionally, for myself. I'm just like, this is wild that I've gotten paid to do Lego stuff, and so it's a blast.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm behind on my steps here. I gotta catch up here.
I mean, yeah, and doing stuff for Bricker Builds isn't like my first foray into also doing stuff in the greater community. I've also edited videos. I used to work with Mini Superheroes Today.
We can't mention. We can't go any further without mentioning him. Yeah. Which I'm sure many people here have heard of Mini Superheroes. He's a great guy. But how long were you working with him for?
Like a year, almost 2 years, like a year and a half. Yeah.
There you go. So if you guys have watched a Mini Superheroes Today video, you might have seen one that Jetty has personally worked on or edited. You've also traveled a lot with him too.
I went to Denmark last year with him for the
cool.
RLFLM days.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, the set I'm building right now, I actually got to see it early,
no way,
6 months before it got released.
This one?
Yeah, this one. The designer pulled it out, talked about it. This was before Dragons Rising was even like a thing, and they're like, you can't say Dragons Rising for 6 months, otherwise
wow.
I think I'm fine now.
Yeah.
Lego, don't sue me.
Atol said that non-copyright music's still hitting hard, guys.
So
There we
I
go.
can't hear it tonight, but it's there in spirit.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, we can't actually hear the music. So you guys are enjoying yourselves. We're just like chilling with no music. It's like just nothing. I need to figure out how I can hear this. Peter Van Bruggen is here. Hello. Hey, when is the zoo expansion? Love the penguin mock. Thanks a lot. So that is a long project that I have definitely not put any more effort into. It's been a long ongoing project, but I am going to. My hope is to have more aquarium modules done before February. So that's when Atlanta BrickCon is happening. And I'm hoping that I can have at least two more modulars done. That is definitely a project that I need to work on. I have got another couple long form videos that I'm working on before that. So, any opinions on the new Avengers Tower? We've got lots of opinions. Jetty's like a huge
I'm
Marvel
geared
guy.
up and ready to go.
Let's just hear the Exo Edits take.
Okay,
Let's get all of the thoughts out.
I also used to work for the Lego store. And I've just been, and like, you know, obviously now I'm working with Bricker Builds, but I have so many VIP points just locked and loaded to just go in and buy that thing for like way cheaper than it actually is going to be selling for.
Yeah.
Hot take though, I'm not the biggest fan of the MCU anymore.
Interesting.
So that I know some people
what
like.
What was the thing that made you feel that way? Was there a specific one that like killed it for you, or?
Man, no, I feel like just since Endgame, the MCU's kind of peaked.
Yeah.
And it hasn't really been able to recapture the magic. Like, I like everything before Endgame, but everything post Endgame hasn't really been good.
Have you watched everything? Have you? What If? Ooh,
What If was
What
great.
If was great. Yes.
I think WandaVision was like, I can't get that time back. I thought it was great up until the finale, and I was like,
I kind of
but
feel
if your
the same.
finale isn't good and like the series isn't good in its whole,
the Avengers Tower is mine. You don't like the MCU. We're pissing off
I'm sorry.
Dylan. Here's the thing. I think that it is definitely not the same MCU. It feels like they're cranking out projects left and right. I saw like there was some kind of article or something like that where people were talking about it was some big director who is like giving basically
Martin Scorsese.
Not Martin Scorsese.
No?
It was somebody else. They were talking about like encouraging Marvel to put more effort into like projects, making high quality projects as opposed to like the quantity, like, you know, quality over quantity.
Yeah, no, and like that's what I feel like, because like I feel like, you know, ever since Endgame, like it's just been definitely quantity, and like we had what 10 years of really good banger movies.
Yeah. It's really hard to top what came before.
And like just right now, I'm like, I know you can do better, and you're not giving me better. You're giving me fan service. Like, is Phase 4 entertaining? I will say it's very entertaining, but like I feel like I can't really like rewatch the movies afterwards.
Yeah.
And then like I think what really started like breaking me down was watching Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah, I am not a fan of that movie either.
Gosh.
We're gonna if Love and Thunder is your favorite movie, then I understand. That's okay. It's totally fine. But man, I was not a fan of that movie.
Great, especially like I've read Jason Aaron's like run on the Mighty Thor.
Okay.
So, like, I know, and I'm like, you have such great source material.
That's what it's based on. That is his run.
Because that was when they started writing Jane Foster as Thor, and really really great story. It's just. Yeah.
The like, Spider-Verse movies were kind of mid.
Really, Dylan.
What?
No.
Spider-Verse movies are great. What's up, Scott? Scott's here. Hello, Scott. Yeah. I did enjoy the latest Spider-Man movie because of the cameos. Yes. Yeah. But Spider-Man kind of sits outside the MCU a bit. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess less so now because Doctor Strange and the connections. But yes, I really Homecoming and you know, all those Spider-Man movies I really enjoy.
Oh, don't even get me started on I also made a video on like ranting about Spider-Man on my channel. So it's called Into the Spider Rant.
Oh, nice. I gotta go watch that one.
I'm probably gonna make a sequel, call it Across the Spider Rant, and then like a third one called Beyond the
Spider Rant. That's great. You're also a huge Spider-Man fan.
I am.
Which I am very happy for because I can relate to that. And you had a very busy weekend, too.
I had an extremely busy weekend.
I'm not going to put you on blast, but did you enjoy the new Spider-Man game?
Yeah, I totally 100%ed the game in like 2 days.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I'm very jealous. Game. I don't know if you guys are playing the new Spider-Man 2 game on PlayStation, but like, oh.
I mean, Dylan has the Spider-Man like icon from PlayStation Insomniac, so.
There you go. Yeah. Dylan, are you playing Spider-Man 2? Did we think about Spider-Man 2? Ooh, DCAU or DCCU?
DCAU, man.
DCAU. What are you thinking about the Cantina so far? Said Scott Davis. I love this thing. I'm very excited to get it done. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to display it, which is like still running through my mind about like what am I going to do when it's done. I do have what I'm excited to build after this is the Obi-Wan's Homestead set. And so I want to like put that next to this and make like an expanded version of Mos Eisley because it basically looks, it's like a tan, Mos Eisley building. It basically, is like could be another hut or something like that. So I'm excited to get that put together. But yeah, great set so far. You have not built this set, is what you were saying.
I have not. No.
Okay.
I've done like this is what like the ultimate like builder
UCS
series.
Oh well, yeah, UVS.
Like there's like the UCS and then there's like the collector.
Let's
builder.
see though. Hang on, what does it say?
I think it's the Master Builder series, if I'm not mistaken.
Master Builder. What does it say on the box? It doesn't say it.
I don't think it's. Huh.
Series.
Maybe it's on the other side. Master Builder series.
Master Builder. So so if you guys didn't know, here we'll go. I'll show you. There's a difference between. It says it right here, Master Builder. There's a difference between the Ultimate Collector series and Master Builder. Master Builder is like what is it? The Hoth set?
Yeah. No, I think they actually released the Hoth set as a UCS.
Was that a UCS
and fans
one?
got so upset. So like I was like, all right, if we're gonna make something like this, then we'll call it something different.
Okay.
And I think that's what happened, and that's how we got Master.
What about
remember the Cloud City?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Cloud City was Master Builder series too.
What about Indoor? Was that in that series or not?
I don't know. Does chat know? Chat might know.
Chat might know. Did I make a mistake? I did.
Dude, can I recall? But yeah.
Cloud City was Master Builder Series 2. What's your guys' opinion on the Lego Star Wars mechs? That's an interesting question. I'll say this. I think the figures are great. I haven't purchased a single mech of Marvel or Star Wars, so I don't have, obviously, I haven't built them. I wish they were cheaper. I'll say that because,
true.
But I do. What I was really hoping was that the Stormtrooper, because I actually don't mind that new Stormtrooper with like kind of the larger mold. I kind of like that helmet. It's not as posable, but it looks really good. And I was gonna like, oh man, I could get like 3 of these and use the parts and make like an army. But the price is not really. It's not ideal for buying a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. So I don't think so. But the rumor is the next one will be Indoor, the next Master Builder series. Okay.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm back, guys. Had to eat dinner. You're welcome back. Yeah. What did you eat for dinner, Batman 5? Is Ninjago Markets worth it? It's wide but not tall.
Yes.
Do you have Ninjago Markets?
I actually have that one. I think it's worth it.
Do you have all of the Ninjago?
I do not. I only have the gardens and I only have the markets.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Definitely the monorail is like really cool, but tying knots is not my I think the longest part of building that thing was just tying
for the monorail because you got to tie.
You have to tie it. But it's really cool. It's definitely the most interesting way because a lot of the buildings usually, with like the modular series or the other traditional like Ninjago modulars, it's just you stack the different modules on there. But the way that it's built, you're instead sliding out like the floor and a wall, and you're not removing the whole thing. So it kind of constructs as one giant structure with like mini sub builds that you pull out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't own any of the Ninjago city stuff, but they're great builds. Like they look impressive, and I'm always impressed. I've never been drawn to buying them because to me, I really like I love the modular buildings, and I feel like I would have to get rid of some modular buildings in order to make room for the Ninjago city sets. But they look great on display. I'm surprised that they've kept that going, considering that was, I guess it's kind of like, you know, it wasn't the first one based on the movie.
The first one was based on the movie. The docks were based on the movie, and then
they've kind of moved away from that now, right?
Like, the garden the gardens were made as the 10th anniversary like tribute set.
Right.
And I think that's why the gardens were made. And then I guess the markets was just, hey, we started Dragons Rising.
Yeah.
Check this out.
They got to have something for the fans with money. Yeah. I built the 2 Ninjago mech sets. Nice. Wait, which ones? There's like a ton of Ninjago. There's a lot of Ninjago mechs, Virgo. What's your guys' favorite Lego set series or favorite set you own? I love this question because this is great because I've answered this question a few times, but now we get to actually ask somebody new. What is your favorite all-time theme / set? Those can be two different things.
So favorite theme, I mean, my Lego handle is Exo Edit Stuff. So
that should
Exo
clue you
Force
in.
is my favorite theme. My first Lego set was the Uplink. And like that tiny little dinky orange mech with the hockey shoulder pads.
Yeah.
That one is awesome. Great set. And like it still kind of holds up. Like it's jank, but it really does hold up.
Right.
Excuse me.
So that's your favorite set and your favorite theme?
I don't know if it's my favorite set, but it is my favorite theme just because like I mean that theme like walked so that other themes could run.
Yes.
Like we got all like the ratchet joints that are still used like to this day for Mechs and Ninjago. I think that theme was the first to introduce certain like double-sided heads too.
Yeah,
for different facial expressions.
We had those great anime
like
anime
eyes
eyes
on Lego figures, which I don't think we've gotten like I mean unless you count like the Clone Wars figures.
Well, yeah, we don't really consider that a win. No. That's those are cursed, but
I still see memes to this day about like the Clone Wars Padme.
Yes. They're so messed up. But I loved Exo Force too. That was like, it's such a great theme. Like, I had my favorite Exo Force was what was it? It was the white and blue one, the original one. I can't remember
the Stealth Hunter.
Stealth Hunter. Yeah. That was to me the goated goated one. And my brother had the red one, and so so like I very much like connected with the white one, and I was like, that's my guy. That's like my character.
Did you build the combiner model?
No, I never did. To me, I don't know just how stark the colors were. I didn't like how the colors mixed, but I did like some of the later combiner models. I assume you did build the combiner models then.
I only had the Uplink, and I got the Sentai Fortress. But I missed out on like the rest of that original like 06 wave, and then by that point, like they were selling the Golden City sets. So it was like the Blade Titan, the Sky Guardian, and the Cyclone Defender. Where is the peanut oil Batman 5?
Where is the peanut oil? Hashtag drink the oil. Were you there for this?
I don't think I was.
Okay, you have no idea.
What is happening?
This is amazing. Thank you, Batman 5, for bringing this up. So if you weren't here, so I can explain it to you. We were talking, James and I, about peanut butter oil, and how the fact that I'm 31 years old and I to this day had no idea that peanut butter, like, you had to mix it, because like all the peanut butter I've gotten, I've never seen oil.
Oh yeah, there's oil.
Like when you open a fresh thing of peanut butter and it's got oil at the top, and so we have some people drink LOL the PV oil. So shout out to everyone who was here for last Mos Eisley stream who got the whole spiel. We talked about having that be like a donation award. Be like, I'll drink the peanut butter oil. That's not probably going to happen. Probably not going to happen. So
I mean, I'm allergic to peanuts.
So are you?
You're safe for this stream.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How did you find that out? Was that something you know
that
all
was
your
since
life?
birth, man.
Since birth? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
although there was one time in college.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna go to Five Guys.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they have all the peanuts at Five Guys.
Yeah.
You were not gonna be.
And then, but there was one time in college I got out of an assignment. So I did media in college, right?
Yeah.
And I had this journalism class, so we had to write different articles for the school paper. And one of the assignments I got around this time, actually, because it's almost Halloween.
Right.
I had to go to a Halloween party at like this local coffee shop and just like, I guess write a story about that event, which was, I don't know how you really make a compelling news story from that, but it's schoolwork.
Right.
So I went there and I actually had an allergic reaction because like I interviewed like the store owner and like the co-manager, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna interview some of like the party goers, but first let me get like some snacks.
Right.
So
oh no.
So I go up to like the ice cream vendor.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like what flavors do you got? And this is how she said it. She's like, oh, we have chocolate, we have vanilla, we have triple chocolate, peanut butter.
Oh,
and
no.
we have like mint. And I was like, oh,
the pause.
man. Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
separate
like,
flavor.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm like, oh, triple chocolate sounds awesome. I'm like, yeah, I'll take triple chocolate. I take a bite out of it, and then immediately like, oh no. So I had to go home. I took like a bunch of Benadryl. I go home, and then like I knocked out. And I woke up the next day. I texted my professor. I'm like, hey, I had like a pretty bad allergic reaction last night at the party, so I wasn't able to like get all the details on like this stuff. And she's like, you'll have an A. I'm like,
there you go. And at least you got a story out of it too. Man, that's not your fault at all.
Yeah,
like,
no, it was just, I'm like, why would you pause? Just
triple chocolate, peanut butter. That sounds like a comma. Yeah. So. I am definitely missing a piece here that I have probably built into this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run downstairs and grab myself a 1x4 tan plate. So
all right,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can talk to chat.
Talk to chat. All right. Sorry to drop in. Just had a quick question. Are you ever going to do a Clone Army video? Would love that and hope you have a good day. LPML. I can't speak for Ant Bandit, but it's weird. Growing up, I did have like some clones growing up, and I was also in that age where everybody was making Clone Army videos, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And now that I have adult money, I can buy a bunch of like clone battle packs. And now I have so many clones, I don't know what to do with them. So that's fun.
Pink Wheels is here. Hey, Pink Wheels. How's it going?
LPML was asking if you were ever going to do a Clone Army video.
Oh, quick question. Are you ever going to do Clone Army video? Would love to see that. Hope you have a good day. Thanks, man. Hope you have a good day as well. Clone Armies. I am sad to say that my Clone Army collection is actually pretty weak, I think. It's not the strongest. I think there's a lot of other YouTubers out there who have a lot better Clone Army videos. I mean, go look at like Danny Bob or you know, who else, like M&R, any of those guys. Like there's some amazing creators out there. And so I don't know. I've always I love collecting clones. Yeah. But I don't know, unless it's like the rumored phase,
classic P2
like battle pack that we're gonna get. I'm probably not gonna end up ever doing a Clone Army video just because it's such a lot. It's so much work and money, and it's just.
So what I was saying earlier to our lovely live stream chat was, growing up, I was in that age where like Solid Bricks used to make like Clone Army videos, and like I feel like growing up in like the Clone Wars era where like the show was coming out and Lego was making the battle packs, it was the coolest thing to have a Clone Army. Yeah. But now that I'm an adult and like I'm not as like don't have that like childlike wonder that I wish I still had like a lot of it. It's just I have so many clone troopers now, especially after the 501st came out. And I'm like, dude, I have like 40 of them, and I don't know what to do with them anymore.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely, I think there's like a point in every Lego collector's, journey in which you go through the army building phase. Now, here's the thing. If we're going to army build, then I would probably army build, like I'm currently army building the Black Falcons army.
Yeah.
And I have a base plate of Black Falcons. Ooh, we have progress too. Here, we got to show off, here, let's go, here, show off your max progress here.
Oh, yes. I'm making slow but sure progress.
Let's see, let's hold it up. There's Jetty's build. For anyone who doesn't know, he's building a Ninjago. Do you want to hold up the, this is the smaller one in the set. That's pretty cool though. I love how posable this thing is.
Yep.
There's what Jetty's building. Ninjago, what is it? The Dragon's Rising.
Lloyd and Aaron team mech battle thing.
Ninja Team Mechs.
It's cool because you can mount the small guy on the big guy, which is really cool.
Ooh, nice. I think I missed a bag.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm missing, what is it? I'm missing Han Solo's head, and then I'm also missing, this is bag 12. I'm also missing a few.
There might have been like a sub bag, maybe.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go grab a 1x1 tan plate. I'll be right
Also,
back.
James says drink the oil.
James, I'm not gonna drink the oil without you here. You have to be here for the oil stream. Both you and Jetty can come for the oil stream. We'll call it the oil stream. It'll be a huge event on the Ant Bandit channel. We're not doing it tonight though.
All right. Oh man. Pink Wheels 3 says, I got the motorbike mech from the same wave of Ninjago. That's a really cool, that is a really cool set. I feel like it had like some huge like anime inspiration just because of like how it transforms from the bike to the mech. And it looks like something out of like Macross. Looks really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah. And LPML, I hope you also had a good day. I had a good day. I'm sure Adam had a good day too. Batman 5. I'm allergic to nuts, so I'll keep a 100-mile distance. That's a good
100 miles. You're safe.
That's a pretty good distance. I don't think they're getting to you.
Not gonna lie, James, you're going to jail for that one. I got the motorbike mech from the same wave of Ninjago. Said Pink Wheels. Nice.
Super good.
That one is the one that like transforms too.
Yeah.
That one's really cool. Yeah. That is the first Ninjago set in a while that I've actually been tempted to get.
Yeah. Scott says, have you talked about the Dune
the Ornithopter?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. What are your thoughts on that? Because that just got revealed yesterday.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I've never watched Dune, but I feel like it's just Lego's been like this year for Lego releases has been just awesome. Like I feel like they've been straight shooting, not missing. We don't talk about the buildable figures from Marvel though, but outside of that, everything's pretty great.
Yeah.
Really...
we had the buildable figures. We had Chewbacca.
Yeah. We got the shadow box from Batman, which I think is like the coolest thing we've gotten in a while. Like it's just I think it's just different. It's very, very different.
That is a very new take. I have not heard anybody. I've got it over there on the floor.
Yeah.
But man, you're a fan. Do you have it?
I don't have it, but I think it's just in terms of like Lego just going full on experimental this year.
Yeah,
I think it's brilliant.
Wow,
like, phenomenally brilliant.
I don't hear that very often.
Obviously, I would prefer to get more DC stuff, but like in terms of like, they've never done a shadow box like this before. You know,
it is very unique.
And so like I think on a conceptual level, it's really cool. And then with, the Dune Copter, like, that's really cool, too. Like, I'm not a fan of the movie, but it looks really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we got Avengers Tower coming out. We still haven't talked about Avengers Tower.
We still haven't. The coolest thing I'm going to say about the Ornithopter is the functions. Like, I watched the video of Mike Sayaki, who's the designer, incredible rock star of a dude. He is one of the guys who worked on the Ornithopter, and he said he worked on it for 2 years.
Wow.
And the functions of like the flapping and the landing gear, I'd love that so much. And then you can actually like fold the wings back and like go into the dive.
Yeah.
So cool. I love all the fun, like, because I would be like, I don't know how to display something like that other than mounting it on a wall.
Yeah.
Because the wingspan's so wide.
Yeah.
But you could like attach it on the wall somehow, and have it mounted. But I'd be taking it off and like swooshing it around all the time. Simon Liu's Orthon whatever copter mock is better, but I'm biased. I did see him post that. Yeah, everybody. It does seem like everybody every time Lego like releases something cool, they're like, hey, remember that one time I also made this, but better. It's just I love that. So, but yeah, Simon is the master. So. But yeah, Avengers Tower. Okay, we should talk about Avengers Tower before we get too far from that topic.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it with your points, right?
Yeah.
Because you saved up all your points for it.
Yeah. Like that was the end game.
That is the end game. Hey. The jokes are too good for this crowd.
Yeah.
It's scaled perfectly.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
It is incredibly. Just the scope of it and how it's gonna look, I think is gonna be amazing, and it's gonna. I really want to see it next to the Daily Bugle, though.
Yes,
that is the big thing. Do you? I assume you do have the Daily Bugle.
Mm-hmm. I do. I have the Bugle and the Sanctum, so I won't
Nice.
get the modulars, but I will get the Marvel modulars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. I don't have the Sanctum, but now I feel like I need to get the Sanctum before it retires.
Yeah.
Avengers Tower will be around for a long time,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, so I don't need to rush on that.
I feel like all three will be on the shelves for a while, though. It's just like they pair
That is
so
true.
well together.
They did have Diagon Alley. I mean, what is it called? Gringotts. Gringotts came out, and you can still get Diagon Alley.
And like that's also what I'm saying. Like this year, Lego has just been making like amazing new
bangers.
sets.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Well, that's next year. Technically.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's still,
the announcement.
Oh,
Are you an
man.
Animal Crossing enjoyer?
I'm not, unfortunately.
I was getting ready to
Sorry.
geek out about Animal Crossing. Here's the thing. I'm so excited for the Animal Crossing line, and every Lego fan, it's kind of funny because like, I don't know. I know a few people who are excited about it. Every time I'm like, are you excited about Animal Crossing? Because I'm excited. They're like, oh, I've never played it. And I'm like, oh, no, I just want to geek out about Animal Crossing. I'm very excited about it.
Brightest Witch Brick says, did someone say Gringotts? It's wow.
Oh, hey. What's up, Lauren?
It manifested.
Did someone pop it in for a bit? we literally manifested you. Glad to see you here, Lauren. Good to see you. Give me Stardew Valley. Ooh, yeah, okay. See, what I love seeing more video game franchises represented. So you're a big Fire Emblem fan, but like, what's another video game franchise that you're like, okay, if let's get this in Lego immediately?
Oh man, don't do this to me. Don't put me on the spot. Legend of Zelda,
of
obviously.
course.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's in the rumor mill.
Right,
like,
we're gonna get Legend of Zelda. We're gonna get it. Yeah, that's happening.
Oh man.
I'm dying to make something Legend of Zelda like before that comes out. Yeah.
Titanfall would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Just like again, I'm a huge mech guy, so to get more of those would be really cool.
Would Titanfall? You've played it. I've only played a little bit of it. Would it be too violent? Would it be too outside?
I feel like it's just fine.
Like it's like just kind of like cartoony.
Not really. It's
not
more
cartoony.
Like, it's more like it's like
teen violence.
Yeah, like teen violence. It's like if like I feel like. This I don't know, for some people might give me flack, but I feel like it'd be like Call of Duty,
right?
But with robots.
Yeah, basically. Let's see. Krieger said, "Is Legend of Zelda really coming out?" We have not gotten confirmation of this, but the Legend of Zelda leak happened earlier this year, and there's still time for it not to come out. So it's like not confirmed, but it appeared in the. In a review for like an insider?
Yeah, like an insider survey or something.
Yes,
like that?
It was a survey leak. Yeah, so we're not nothing is confirmed, but it's hopefully it is happening because man.
Oh yeah, Mishima Creations that makes like the Armored Core Lego mocks. Oh, so cool.
Yeah. Animal Crossing, you mean Fabuland 2.0, said James. Listen, Animal Crossing is a completely unique thing. And hey, Fabuland's pretty great too. I think there's a lot of nostalgia in Fabuland.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think it's funny how everyone like it is kind of funny. Every Lego fan who has never played Animal Crossing are like, oh, it's Fabuland. It's just, it is its own thing. It is its own thing. Dragon Ball Lego
would be cool.
That would be cool.
I've been on my Dragon Ball kick lately too. It's
nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to get it would be nice to get anime like Lego sets too.
Yes.
Do I think it would happen? Probably not, but it would be really cool.
It would be cool to get. I feel like One Piece in Lego would be pretty fun.
I mean, I pitched this to you, and this was the whole reason why I got this set. But I want to make Demon Slayer mechs.
Yeah.
And I think this mech is a great starting point for like a Tanjiro mech.
Yes. I love Demon Slayer. That's such a great series.
So good.
My friend Orlando got me into watching that, and I was like a little bit like, the first episode of Demon Slayer is like super violent. If you haven't seen it, it's super violent, and I was like, I don't know about this, and I kept watching it. And I was like, oh, this is so good. It's just so the fight scenes, the characters. I was telling you this, but like, I get really into watching stuff when I'm watching things, when I'm watching a show.
Yeah.
And Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer like gets me, like I'm literally getting chills thinking about Demon Slayer right now. Yeah. There's some fight scenes that will literally get me out of my seat. Blow my mind. And I'm just like, yeah, and like yelling at the TV like a maniac.
So cutting back, while I was building the sword, like the latter like third of that build process was just me watching like seasons 1 to 3 of Demon Slayer building that sword. And it was a huge like motivation and like, this is really cool because they're all fighting with swords.
That's cool. Yeah. The swords are a big part of that show too.
Yeah.
What's up, Quack Productions? Let's see. I'm still holding out for Sailor Moon mini dolls. I know I'm a dork. No, not at all. Sailor Moon would be amazing. Yeah. That's such a like classic too. I feel like Sailor Moon would go perfectly with Lego. It's got it's such a huge fan base and it's such a classic series. So yes, I'm here for Sailor Moon. But Pink Wheels also did a custom Sailor Moon castle as well. So makes sense. Makes sense. I'm going to go. Farewell, everyone. See you later, Krieger. Thanks for joining.
Bye, Krieger.
Did you ever make a Lego Deadpool movie? I did not, but there's a guy. Yes.
I feel like I know where you're going with this. But
yes. Huxleyberg Studios. Is that where you were?
I think, was he the one that made the entire Deadpool?
Yep. Huxleyberg Studios. So if he's an icon in the Lego animation community. Basically, he recreated the entire movie of Deadpool in Lego. So, from start to finish, it uses like basically the film's audio, but it is the entire length of the movie in Lego. So
is it still up?
It's still up. Yeah, it was a huge project.
I actually downloaded it just in case.
Just in case, yeah. It is. That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Max Payne Lego, said Jeremy. Ooh. I've got to go watch it. Yes, it is a great recreation. Huxleyberg is a really, really talented animator, and he did a great job with that. Just the size of that project is incredible. Have you ever done animation? Have you ever done stop motion? We've got some stop motion people here.
I did The Office Week.
Right. That's right.
And then I think in high
school.
Beyond that. In high school, I made like a very 2-minute clip, like stop motion animation, but I think that's been lost to time.
Okay. Was it Lego or was it something else?
Yeah, it was Lego. So what I did was I put like a minifigure, and like it was for an art class, and like nice. I had this minifigure just warping around like my school, my textbooks, like my like desk. It was never uploaded anywhere, but I made it for again an art class.
Yeah.
And have I ever done any other stop motion? Yeah, I actually did that. I did do a some stop motion for my senior thesis in college.
Nice.
I made like an experimental like short film, and the dream sequence of that film is all in Lego.
Nice. Yeah. That's so cool.
It's very like simple though. It just has like basic movements, and it's more of the camera moving than like the figures moving. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
it's really cool. What school did you go to again?
I went to Liberty University.
Liberty University. Yeah. That's right. And you were in the film program?
I was in the digital media program for video editing. So
nice,
I am a video editor.
Nice.
But I still can't really color grade to save my life. It's so hard.
Oh yeah, I am not a great at color grading either. I just do it all in Premiere. I know a few people in the industry, film industry, who are color graders, and I'm like, if I could afford to like hire you to work on my projects, I would.
Yeah.
But
I just remember vividly my professor saying, like, when you start color grading, you have like 30 seconds to get your initial grade in before your eyes adjust to it. I'm like, that's so much pressure.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got to get like fresh eyes on it.
Yeah.
I'm being quiet because I have to apply stickers, and
Careful,
I kind of messed up my
Careful,
first
SpongeBob.
sticker. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. All right, let me put this one on, and then I'm gonna check out what's going on here. Let's see. Put Batman in the pumpkin, said James. Listen, I've already done it. You don't even have to ask.
It's on the
It's on the
but
pumpkin.
in the pumpkin.
Yeah, here, hang on. Let's go back to our build cam. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. Batman is on the pumpkin. James, if you donate a $1, I'll put Batman in the pumpkin. But it's going to cost you $1. It's going to cost you a whole $1. So donate one. Yeah. Oh, Batman 5 says it only has 132,000 views. It needs a lot more. Is that the Deadpool? Okay, that's probably the Deadpool.
Yeah.
Lego Virgo, got to go do some animation. Good luck finishing this, guys. Thank you. Batman or Spider-Man, said Quack Productions. Now,
that's hard.
let's. You're a big DC fan too, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. See, this is also weird because I just 100%ed Spider-Man 2,
Right.
but I was also playing Arkham Knight before I started.
Negative $10 has been donated.
$10.
See, I almost got him though. I think I almost got him.
He was considering it.
T Valkyrie said, "Great pumpkin, thank you." This is the. I'll do a quick plug for Bricker Builds. If you didn't know, this is the Bricker Builds Jack-o'-lantern, and I just did an animation with it over on my Instagram, so you can go check it out. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'd like to start doing more collaborations too as Ant Bandit. I'd like to do some more like sponsorships and things. So
If you need a video editor.
hey, that's a good thing. I will consider that.
All right.
I definitely have been so busy this last I don't even know, like 2 months that all my projects that I've been working on, I've like slowed down on, but I do have a project that I want to get done for next week to upload. That is a long form video that I've been working on. But I need to work on that. But while you guys are in Toledo, I'm going to Charleston for Brick Fan Fest, which is something I'm really excited about. I'm going to be going there to work though, so I'm going to be shooting content for the convention again. So this is the same Brick Fan Fest that does things in. They did Brick Fan Fest Tampa, which was a great show. They also put on Atlanta BrickCon in February, which I'm really excited because now you get to go to that.
Yeah.
Which is just a great show here in Atlanta. But yeah, I'm really excited about Brick Fan Fest. It's the first time that this show has happened. So I'm excited to get some more footage. If you guys want to, you can go follow Brick Fan Fest. They posted the recap sizzle that I made for Tampa a few months ago. But you've been traveling a lot for these Bricker Builds events.
Yes.
Where have you been so far?
I've been to where have I been? Mobile, Alabama.
Yep.
And Davenport, Iowa. Yeah.
Nice.
And then tomorrow I am going to
Toledo. Have you ever been to Ohio or Toledo or?
Yeah, Ohio. That was like years ago when I was like a young lad.
A wee lad.
A wee lad.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. But Batman or Spider-Man?
Batman or Spider-Man?
Right. That we were talking about that. I'm conflicted. Like, because like Batman isn't even my favorite like DC character. Like my favorite DC character is Red Hood. But Batman is also very cool. But like I think Spider-Man was my first foray into superheroes. So I'm gonna have to say Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
But-
I agree. I fully agree. I don't know what James is talking about. No, it wasn't marked. What does that mean? What wasn't marked?
His donation, maybe? I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know.
If Batman could be anywhere, he should be. It should be anywhere. He should be at the Cantina bar. That's right, Lauren. Batman's just getting himself here. He's hard to see though. Hang on. Maybe I can like, as I break it. Hang on.
Do you want to like?
Yeah. Here, let's rotate it a little bit. There we go. Here we go. Can you guys see? Okay. Here's Batman. He's getting himself.
He's getting there.
He's getting the milk at the bar. Let's go. I'm cool, said Batman 5. Wish I could go to Charleston. Yeah, Charleston. I'm excited for. I'm excited to see Charleston a little bit as well. I've heard it's a really cool place to go. Aaron Crumbly was here the other day and was talking about how nice Charleston is.
Nice.
I'm gonna be taking some Bricker Builds models as well. I'm gonna do some Bricker content while I'm there, and I'm excited. So it'll just be a short weekend trip. But yeah, this will probably be, I think, my last convention of the year. I have been to so many conventions lately, with Bricker Builds on my own as Ant Bandit, working conventions. It's been a real busy year. I think Brick World definitely takes the cake as far as the, my favorite experience, but.
It's the big one.
Brightest Witch Brick said bartender tip. Nice. Thank you, Lauren. Gotta tip the bartender, We've gotta here, we'll put Woo Her, I think that's the name of the bartender. We'll put him here. There,
also,
he's serving.
I just realized I've been slowly pushing the table back by accident.
Oh no. That's okay.
There we go. Cool.
Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. This is for Batman and the Pumpkin, is what James said. You can't hijack Lauren's donation.
Work like that, James.
No, I need to see the donation from James. Batman is getting a drink right now. If I see a donation from James in any amount, I will put Batman drink the oil for the donations of Batman 5. There will be no oil drinking tonight. But here's the thing. You guys have requested it so much. I feel like an oil drinking stream has to happen at some point. Andre's here. Lego Artistry by Andre. I didn't realize that was you, Andre. Andre's a follower who is a very budding animator.
Nice.
So he's it's pay to move, James. Yes, that's right. Lauren. It's pay to move. When Dylan comes back and asks for Batman to be put somewhere, next time I'm just gonna be like, I mean, listen, you gotta make something happen if you want to see Batman placed somewhere else. Anyways, where is this going? Am I blind? Oh, no, I see it.
$100. I mean, Batman 5, put the money where the mouth is.
$100 if you drink the oil next stream? Okay, Batman 5, if you pay me $100, I will drink the oil in the next live stream. Yes. If you give me $100 donation, I will drink the oil. We'll make the stream next week the oil stream.
He'll wear a suit.
Hang on. Don't put that on me. If you pay me $100, I will spend the next stream. I'll get a fresh peanut butter and I will drink the oil of the peanut butter on the next stream. I'll put it out there. So $100. There we go. I would do a lot more for $100, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll say that's the oil stream. Guys, I need donations for a donation, he said. Oh man, you got it. It's got to be from you. You can't pool the donations. Anyways, did we talk? We never finished talking about Avengers Tower.
No, we did not.
What do we think of? Okay, we talked a little bit about like how it will display next to their buildings.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the minifigures though, because this is where I think the set gets. This gets a little bit more controversial about the minifigures.
I definitely think I don't know. It's weird because like I think it's trying to do too much, it's trying to have what's the term, like have your cake and eat it, like it's trying to do all of that. Like you're pulling from the first Avengers movie, from Age of Ultron, from Endgame, and it's too much going on. Like, what are you trying to be? And I think if it had to choose, like, just stick with Ultron and run with it.
Yeah.
I don't think we needed 3 Shield agents.
No.
I don't think we needed Alexander Pierce, even though Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU movie.
Right.
Also,
mine too, by the way. Mine too.
We have so much in common. Oh. And then, like, why did we need 2 Captain Americas? And if we were gonna get 2 Captain Americas, why did they both have to be the exact? Like, I understand what they were trying to do.
Right.
But like, why?
Yeah, I don't like that there's 2 Captain Americas either. I'm not a fan of that. It's the scene. I get it, but like, why are they the exact? It's the exact same minifigure, and they're not even like they're the same minifigure that we've gotten in
the Quinjet.
The Quinjet, yeah. So it's like they could have given us, arm printing or, something unique. But no, we didn't get any of that.
It's like kind of just disappointing overall.
Right. It is interesting. There's not often a set that comes along that I'm like, I just want the set itself.
Yeah.
Like usually, like at least the Daily Bugle, like I wanted the set, but I also really, really wanted all those minifigures because like Punisher, Daredevil, it was such a good lineup. Firestar. It's an incredible amount of minifigures. Oh, we got Bricking Up Brad here. It's the Bricking Up Brad. Wow. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I can hijack whatever I want. You can hijack whatever you want, James. I need a screenshot of that comment. You can hijack whatever you want. Glad to see you, Brad. Hope you're having a good night, man. We're talking about Avengers Tower. What do you think about Avengers Tower, Brad? Have you done any content or thoughts? Put out your thoughts on that yet?
But I think like what everybody's been saying is generally true. It's just it's a great like build, but it's a very disappointing lineup.
I am very interested to get the Hulk with the new head.
Yeah.
I do want to get that figure, but I have a feeling that's going to be the design for Big Figs going forward is with the head.
I'm still waiting for them to make a Kingpin.
Oh yeah,
in that style and a like large Venom too.
Absolutely.
Like that was kind of alluded to in the in that little sticker that we got in the Daily Bugle. So I'm like, where is it?
Exactly.
Bringing up Brad.
It's not a castle, so just bad set. Well, listen, there's also something that I'm sure I have seen Brad make content on lately, is the new Magisto gift with purchase. Have you heard about this?
Is it
Magisto's workshop?
That like I feel like I saw it this morning, but is it that like little like brown table type setup? I don't know.
No. That's the they just revealed the Galileo gift with purchase. That was what you probably saw today.
Gotcha.
But no, we have the upcoming Magisto not a castle thumbs down. Exactly. Playmation, hey Adam, not sticking around this time, but want to stop by and say hi. Hope you enjoyed the set. Thanks, man. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. But anyways, Magisto Workshop. Bye, friends. James, you're leaving already.
Oh. Bye, James.
Bye, James.
I mean, we do have a long drive tomorrow. So.
Yes. Yeah. You'll see Jetty in the morning. Oh, we're attaching the 2 sections together. Hang on, this is big. How does this go? We're gonna put this way, and we're gonna put this way.
Does it look good on the build cam?
How does this go? Oh, it goes like this. There we go. Oh. And then this is gonna go somehow.
Oh.
Hang on.
He broke something.
I broke it.
That Magisto with GWP is my Avengers Tower.
Is your Avengers Tower?
Anything.
It's so Magisto is the old wizard, the blue wizard guy.
Okay.
Comes in the Lion Castle.
Yeah, I kind of remember that now.
And okay, here, let's take the pumpkin off.
I'm sorry, Brad. I'm not the biggest castle guy.
No, that's a problem. I was gonna say that's okay. Look at that. We've got the main building together.
Nice.
Looks great. Here we'll do a wide shot so you guys can see the progress here. So we've gotten the main build together. We got this like dome thingy that sits outside, put together, looking really good. How's your mech coming along?
Slowly but surely.
Nice.
Do I think I could finish it before the stream ends? I have no idea. I'm going at a pretty slow pace, but I'm having a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
We're on bag 14 of 18, so I need to pick up my pace a little bit here. But yes, Magisto's Workshop, I'm incredibly excited about. It's supposed to be coming out in November, and we have not seen pictures of it yet, but there's been more leaked details about it. So it's been rumored for a while now, and all the Castle fans are going crazy about it. I have Gundam to build. No Pumpkin Love, said James. He's got Gundam to build. Are you a Gundam guy? Have you ever built this Gundams before? These things?
I've built like the original RX like 78.
Okay, nice.
But I mainly build mechs using Lego.
Okay.
In my off time. So
nice.
Yeah.
That's completely acceptable. James will try to convince you to build a Gundam with him.
I would like to one day. Yeah.
I have yet to do this. I've been teasing myself with the Gundam aisle every time I go. All right. So we're on bag 14 of 18. So I'm gonna start picking up my pace here so that we can get this done.
Get it.
We're an hour and 10 minutes into this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And I hope you guys are having a good stream. Are you going to do it right now from your phone? Nice. Thanks, man. I am hoping to get back on next week. I am not sure what we're going to be building. My hope is that we can finish this off tonight and we can find something else to build. I don't know what's coming out in November. What's coming out? What's releasing in November? Is there any new sets that are coming out?
Is it just the Avengers Tower and like some other big stuff?
Has the Avengers Tower officially been revealed though? Yeah. I don't think it has.
Oh, it hasn't. Yeah, no, you're right. But like we should be getting.
It just got leaked.
Yeah, it only got leaked. We should be getting like stuff for at least Black Friday.
Right.
Like, releases or December releases.
Yeah. This is the first time in a while that I've been like, there's not much that I'm like.
Brick says Big Blue Train.
Big Blue Train. Oh, yeah. Are you a train girl, Lauren? I didn't know that. Big Blue Train does look good. It's the Orient Express. Yeah.
The only Big Blue Train I care about is Thomas. And
Thomas.
I lost those Duplos a while ago, but do I wish I still had them? Kind of. Yeah.
I watched the Thomas the Tank Engine when I was growing up. That was a great show. Definitely core childhood memories.
Like I've gone to a couple brick conventions or like just Lego conventions, and I've seen people like make the big like Thomas train engines, and I'm like,
nice.
That is amazing, and I want one.
You know, I was really hoping Stan Lee would be in the Avengers Tower set. Me too.
Yeah, I'm glad we got Kevin Feige though, because like I know like at least with like Stan Lee like that
right
involves getting his like.
There's a lot of legal stuff that
stuff that they have to go through.
I think what happened with Stan Lee was they realized his likeness wasn't licensed for something, but it's interesting though. I don't know the details about it because I've definitely seen Stan Lee action figures before.
Yeah.
I just don't know how it comes with how it goes with Legos, how that works. I'm sure they have to like get the Stan Lee estate involved, and it's like a whole complicated procedure. But I'm sure we'll get one eventually. I mean, we got Stan Lee. Did you play the Lego Avengers game?
Like once, yeah.
Because he's in that. He's in that game, and he's got like all the best powers and abilities.
And like he voiced himself in the game too.
Right.
Yeah.
I am curious. Do you think that we'll continue getting Stan Lee cameos in future Marvel movies?
Probably not. I think just I don't know, out of respect.
Out of respect.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get one in Spider-Man No Way Home, and that felt a little weird.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we didn't get one.
Interesting. I can't remember all of the Stan Lee cameos, so. How's it going? Over the Moon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you back here.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. You kids and your Thomas, said to Zoom. How's it going, Chris? Good to see you. Listen, Thomas the Tank Engine. And he's also, listen, Thomas the Tank Engine has resurfaced with meme power.
Phenomenal.
Are you a fan of the Thomas the Tank Engine memes?
I haven't seen.
Have you seen these?
I haven't seen them. I have seen people like remix the Thomas the Tank Engine theme.
Yes,
with rap
Yes.
music, and it's like so cursed, and it pisses me off that like it works so well because like it shouldn't, but it really does.
Yeah. There's so many hilarious Thomas the Tank Engine memes out there. Oh no, my kid was all in. Let's see.
Shoot, Charles.
Quack said he's an overpowered version of Taskmaster in the Lego games. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. I'm gonna turn my phone on vibrate. How's it going, Fazoom? By the way, you haven't met. Okay, so Fazoom is a member of Peach Lug, and Jetty is new to the area. I need to get Jetty involved in.
He's slowly been indoctrinating me.
Peach Lug. Yes. Jetty is the newest member of Bricker Builds here. So.
Yes. Hello.
And you moved all the way from New York too. This is such a change.
This year has been very interesting for me, man.
That is wild.
You make one Lego sword and your entire life
and your
changes.
entire direction of your
life changes.
What do you think about Atlanta so far, though? What do you think from coming from where were you in New York?
I was in Brooklyn.
You were in Brooklyn, so from Brooklyn to Atlanta, what do you think so far of the city?
Traffic kind of sucks.
Yep.
Outside of that, food's not bad.
Nice.
And it's definitely like a lot slower pace rather than like the hustle and bustle of New York. But I do kind of miss having everything in like a 10 to 15 minute walk.
Yeah. Nothing is really walkable here.
Yeah, now everything's like a 10 to 15 minute drive, and it's like I also have to use like gas money to get around too. So it's yeah. But I don't hate it. I really like it. It's a good change of pace.
Nice.
Have I been introduced to proper Southern BBQ for Zoom? I don't think I have. Yeah.
We need to, at some point, I need to like take you around to some different like food places and get you to check out some new things.
That would be cool.
There's a lot of great food here in Atlanta, yeah, there's a lot of cool things to see. Have you been to the aquarium yet?
I went. Oh man, like 13 years ago.
Okay.
The last time I was in Atlanta was like, 2010. I went to Coca-Cola World and I went to the aquarium. And
nice.
I remember the aquarium was really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, I would like to go at some point again.
It's
just like I think definitely like the traffic kind of deters me from like just exploring the greater inner Atlanta like city part. Have I been to Waffle House, Fazoom? I have been to America's Arena. Yes.
America's Arena, he says. I love it.
Yeah.
America's Arena. Fazoom is a big fan of Waffle House.
Gotcha.
It's his homeland.
Nice. No, Waffle House is great. I love Waffle House. Love me some Waffle House.
See, if we're gonna talk about Waffle House though, for me, I'm really more of a IHOP guy.
Really?
That's what I'm into. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
I've never been a huge Waffle House fan. Here's the thing. You go to Waffle House for the show. I don't think you go to Waffle House for the food. There's a lot of things to enjoy about Waffle House, but the food I don't think is up there. And Fazoom's probably like typing, quickly. Get out. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even have to wait. He's already got it like locked and loaded. Brightest Witch Brick said Team Waffle House. Team Waffle House. So here's my reasoning for IHOP. My IHOP love though. So I went to I gotta offer evidence here. I went to college in a very conservative Tennessee town where the only place that you could stay up late to do like schoolwork or group projects was IHOP. So you would go to IHOP late at night, and that's where you would be. Basically, is just chilling at IHOP, working on your projects that are due the next day. That's where my love for IHOP kind of comes from. And it's probably the memories too. 2 a.m. dinner waffles got me my doctorate, said Brightest Witch.
That's epic.
Waffle House be best. I also enjoy Denny's, said Lauren. Okay, Denny's is
pretty good.
Denny's
too.
Denny's is up there too. Denny's is definitely up there.
The Zoom says Tennessee is a different world.
Tennessee is a different world. Yeah.
It's a good place though.
It's not for the food, said Andre. Oh man.
Do you think IHOP food is better than Waffle House food?
Yes. Unquestionably, I think it is better. Is the atmosphere better? Yes. Is the atmosphere more fun at Waffle House? Yes. It's like you choose your own adventure, choose your own experience. Waffle House and IHOP exist on different planes of reality. Exactly. The Grand Slam slams down his phone. I'm saying like some real just triggering words here for Fazoom. I need to go to. Here's the thing, Fazoom. I need you to take me to Waffle House and teach me how to experience these things, because I would go to Waffle House with you.
The SNL Waffle House sketch.
I haven't. What is the? Don't spoil it for me.
I won't spoil it, but like with SNL skits, like sometimes like they don't really land humor wise.
This one lands.
Like when SNL humor lands, oh boy does it land.
Yeah.
And like they got that sketch down right.
Okay.
It's very funny.
I have seen some fantastic Waffle House brawls in my day on the internet. And I think that's why I enjoy Waffle House. There's this great 100%. You might have seen this one. Have you seen this one where the lady like throws the
she parries the chair?
Yeah, she like the chair gets thrown at her.
Yeah.
Okay, if you haven't seen this, it's a lady behind the isn't she behind?
Yeah, she's behind the counter, and then the customer throws the chair.
Yeah.
And the lady just like flips it, parries it. It's
wild. It's wild.
Wild.
Got to get the All-Star special. Nice. This is the most unexpected conversation for a Lego stream. Quack,
100%.
This is like what all my streams are like. So we're just here to chat about everything. So,
what is it? Love life and the pursuit of Waffle House.
Pursuit of Waffle House.
Yeah.
But yeah, Waffle House is great. I have not been to a Waffle House. So actually, the last time I was at a Waffle House was a Bricker Builds thing. It was
awesome.
Dave Holder came from Australia, and Christopher and I took him to visit. And like we took it. He went to the aquarium. I think he went to the aquarium. I took him to like a trampoline park.
Nice.
And then we of course went to Waffle House to give him that American experience. So I'm aware of the institution that it is. I'm aware of the effect. It's a tourist destination that you gotta experience when you come and visit America. I'm coming back next time. Then there you go. Thanks, Quack. Yeah, we're this is a Wednesday night thing. So Wednesday nights around 7 Eastern is when we're always live. So next week, who knows? We might have James on here. We might have Jetty back.
Yeah.
We might have new people. There's a lot of Peach Luggers that I'd love to invite. Chris, if you ever want to come on and do some building together, I'd love to have you on.
Oh, yeah.
And we can just have a good time. So, also the Coke Museum tried the delicious Beverly. I don't know who Beverly is or what Beverly is.
The Coke Museum was awesome.
Yeah.
Like when I came here years ago, that was great. Great experience.
I think it's memorable too because you have that experience of trying all of the different Cokes at the end. Mm-hmm. So if you've never been in Atlanta, there's a Coke museum, and it's full of memorabilia and the history of Coke, and you can see all of the basically all of the timeline of how it was started. But the best part is at the very end of the tour, where they have Cokes from all over the world that you can try. So it's like, Coke from Paris or Sprite from Venezuela, like all these, cool places.
So, I vividly remember the Coca-Cola world because that night, my friend and I was 10 at the time when I visited Coca-Cola world. We were so hopped up on sugar We stayed up till like 3 in the morning playing Lego Star Wars.
Nice. That's a core memory.
And I remember
right
just screaming, both of us just screaming at the TV because like it was the Revenge of the Sith level where you're piloting the Jedi interceptors trying to get onto the invisible hand, and that level's just really stressful. So I just remember playing that with my friend, and it was really fun.
That is great. That is really great.
Yeah. You want to know what I miss? In those games when like you're just in the hub world and you just start like riots and like bar fights.
Yeah.
So
that's
fun.
like what you do in Lego Star Wars.
Yeah.
Beverly will change your life, said Holly Hammondtree. Am I just a fool for not remembering what Beverly is?
I have no idea what that is. It like a root beer? Is it like
I've been
Dr.
to the
Pepper?
Coke Museum, but maybe I didn't experience it fully now. Maybe we need to go back. What is Beverly then? Have a great stream, guys. I'll try and catch the next one. Thanks, Lauren. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see some friendly faces. Do you guys prefer World's Finest or Batman v Superman storyline? Ooh, we're getting into some DC lore here.
Like comic or
yeah, I don't know. I don't know
what World's Finest is.
Yeah, I feel like I know I've heard that, but I that doesn't come to mind.
I mean, Batman versus Superman is just
yeah.
Oh, comic.
I haven't read a whole lot of comics in the last few years. I need to get back up on my comic game. I used to read. Yeah. I grew up reading so what my family would do was my family would on road trips we would go to the library and we would get like one of those huge collections of comic books like Superman, Spider-Man, really anything like the older stuff that was more age appropriate, I guess, when I was a kid. Than the stuff that was out at the time, at least according to my parents.
Okay.
But so we would read these huge comic books in the car on these road trips, and we would love them. Like me and my siblings, we would get super into them and then just never return them to the library.
No.
But we were like Calvin and Hobbes. Love Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah. Calvin and Hobbes, great.
Like Superman, Spider-Man. all kinds of kind of comics were those were what I was into. World's Finest, done best in BTS and the STAS. Yeah. Okay. Man, I can't remember. Beverly can only be experienced. If you don't remember it, you probably didn't have it. If you don't forget something like that. Okay. Right. Maybe I didn't have it then.
Gotta try
some Beverly, I guess. Yeah.
Do a live stream at Coca-Cola.
We'll have to do a remote live stream basically from Coca-Cola World. If you're watching this Coca-Cola World, why don't you sponsor an Ant Bandit stream? That'd be fun. I went there a few years ago for I think there was I had a friend in town who wanted to do it. That's really what I do like in Atlanta, when
friends come over.
When friends come, I'll do the touristy stuff, but
it's pretty much New York also.
Talk to me about New York cuz what is living in New York like? I've only been to New York twice in my life.
Imagine just not having to go drive to the grocery store. You just need to bring a bag with you and you can just buy your groceries and just walk home.
That's cool.
And if you want to hang out with friends, I don't know what it's like growing up for you, but your friends are just 5 minutes away from where you live, or if you need it,
that's so cool.
You just take public transportation and you're at your friend's house in 10 minutes. It's just everything's so close.
The dream.
Everything's so close. Does everyone hate each other? Yeah, but everything's so close.
Did you grow up as a kid in New York then?
Yeah,
you're so nice. How did you turn out so nice?
So I was born in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And I grew up there until I was 7 before my family moved to New York.
Uh-huh.
And then, what people say to me is wow, you're from New York, but you have that Midwestern hospitality.
You do. You really do.
Never left me. But when I'm driving or when I'm walking through crowds of people, the New Yorker
I'm walking in here.
Out. Yeah. It's not even I'm walking here. It's just shut up, don't talk, and just keep walking.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It's just Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
interesting.
I have
life.
always fantasized about living in New York, and I don't know if I could ever actually do it. But I love the hustle and bustle of life in a big city.
Yeah.
And just how fast moving it is, and how you got to be like. It's just, I like that. I don't know if I could actually do it. It's a fantasy of mine, but I was raised in Wisconsin.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm a rare Asian American that likes cheese too. So that is, I am a cheesehead.
Quack said, "I wish I was born in the '70s." Honestly, nice. Is that because of
when comics were cheap?
When comics were cheap? There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
In Atlanta, we live an hour and a half by car from Atlanta. Yep. That is the exact thing. I literally said
that to me earlier.
I said that to Jetty earlier. I was like, "How's it been?" And because you drove like an hour to get here from Dunwoody. So, I was born in '71. Yep. Fazoom is the goat. He's seen it all. He's been around since the dawn of time.
He lived through Galador.
He actually did live through Galador. Fazoom could tell you all kinds of great things about Lego history. He's the man.
Nice.
Let's see. Where's this piece that I'm missing? Here we go. But yeah, I have always thought about, like, every time I go to New York, I'm like, oh, this is a blast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Whenever you visit somewhere, do you get this like this when you go somewhere on vacation? You're like, I could live here. But you actually probably wouldn't live there. I don't know. Am I the only one that like feels that way?
I don't think I've ever. That might. Maybe it's also just a me thing. I don't think that way. Like.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, like, if you asked me like a month ago, like, would you see yourself living in Atlanta? I've been like, no.
No. Yeah. Your life has changed a lot.
My
basically.
life has really changed a lot.
I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad you're here.
This is fun. This is awesome.
Yeah. If you guys haven't already, Jeddi has his own YouTube channel / Instagram page / all of that, and y'all should go and follow him. He is Exo Edit Stuff or Exo Edits on Instagram. Is it Exo Edit Stuff on Instagram?
It's also edits across the board.
Okay, Exo Edits across the board. Go and follow him.
Thank you.
He makes great content. He makes great mocks, and we're happy to have him here. Follow. There you go. Yeah. Got a slide. Good to meet you. Come Peachlug with us. There you go. Thanks for coming in, Fazoom.
Hi, Fazoom.
Yeah, he's great. You'll meet him eventually, I'm sure, if you're here.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around too. If you guys are watching this later, I hope you are enjoying the stream. Let's see. Did I do this backwards? I did do this backwards.
Uh-oh. Is that like the roof unit?
This is it's a door. Yeah, we've got some sliding doors here. Did you play Battlefront, by the way?
Me? No, I've not.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How does this go? I definitely am messing this up right now. Let's see. This is going to go like this. This is going to go like this.
Try the Beverly.
Try the Beverly.
Man, we really had to figure out what that is.
I am now very curious what Beverly is.
I think there's some way we could like incorporate Lego content with going to Coca-Cola World.
I have no idea.
We can figure out what that is.
I have no idea. Let's see here.
Also, I was thinking earlier,
yes.
Best video game property to make into a Lego set, God of War.
Ooh.
Or The Last of Us.
Yes.
Like, I think both of those would be great sets. Just to get, like, for The Last of Us, you could get, like, decrepit buildings, and those would be really cool designs. And then with God of War, you could get both, like, the Norse and the Greek mythology with the games.
Absolutely.
And that would be really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Would Lego ever do that? No. But that would be great. Okay, I did mess something up here. Best arcade game. Ooh, are you an arcade gamer?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I dabble in Tetris and sometimes Pac-Man. I don't know if those count, but
those count. Those count. Yeah. I am a fiend for Galaga. A fiend. I will trounce anyone any day in Galaga. I had the there was a like Namco like collection of, it's like Pac-Man. Namco's like a bunch of the different, you know. And I had, oh man, I messed this up still. Hang on. I had this DS game that was like a Namco collection, and Galaga was on it. And I got so good at Galaga to the point where now if I see a Galaga machine, like in an arcade, I'm like, oh, get me on that Galaga. I need to relive the glory days of my Galaga times.
You're like very cracked at video games, like.
Thank you. Hey, I didn't mention it, you know, but I wish James was here and we could talk about how cracked I am at Smash Bros.
Are you like only cracked at Smash Bros, or like are you cracked at other games?
I'm okay at most games. I spent so many of my years like getting good at Smash Brothers that I have not, you know, put a whole lot of time into other video games, but I love single player story games. God of War, Last of Us, love those. But as far as like multiplayer games, I'm definitely a Smash Brothers fan.
Yeah.
Do you play Smash? We haven't played it all together.
I do. I like went and like visited my girlfriend's family this summer. That was when I did like the whole like explaining all like the villains of Ninjago from start to crystallized. And like the first night I got there, her brother challenged me to Smash, and like I smacked him. I like absolutely wiped the floor for the first night.
That's how you make an impression on your girlfriend's family.
And then he was like, "All right, we're doing this again. Run it." And then I lost for like the rest of the 5 days I was there.
Oh,
like I did not stand a chance. It was bad.
That's funny.
Yeah. So.
But you proved yourself in the initial encounter.
I at least like asserted some dominance until I absolutely fumbled the bag and lost it all.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
What kind of games do you like to play usually?
I think Lego Island had like a massive impression on me, like, because like I love open world games.
Okay. Same.
And so like I just beat Spider-Man. I'm playing through Arkham Knight, Arkham City.
Nice. Have you played Arkham Knight before, or is
I've probably beaten those games and put more time into those games than anything else.
Nice.
Borderlands.
Okay, nice.
Like
I have not played Borderlands.
Anything open world, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Like open world games are awesome. But I mean, I made the sword from Fire Emblem, and like strategy games are also like very fun. I don't think I'm the best at them because I definitely like will rage whenever I start losing in Fire Emblem. Right. Like,
what's your favorite Fire Emblem game? I've never played a Fire Emblem game, so.
Man, it's either Three Houses or Awakening.
Okay. Three Houses does look good.
Yeah, although Engage came out this year in like January.
That's the most recent one, yeah.
Yeah, the most recent one. It has like amazing gameplay, but probably a really disappointing story. Not that it's bad. It's just like compared to like what we had with Three Houses, it did not live up to the story expectations that I had.
That makes sense. Is it connected? Because all the Fire Emblem games are somewhat connected, right?
Some of them are and some of them aren't. Engage was really the first one that tried to connect all of them together in like a really weird kind of way. Like Engage kind of connects all the games, but it's
like a multiverse kind of story.
Yeah, not even a multiverse. It pulls characters from the other games into the singular universe. But like it doesn't really provide a great explanation. Like the characters that do show up aren't like the true characters of that game. If that makes sense. They're like copy versions of them.
Okay.
So like I don't know, it was just an okay story, but like Three Houses was very, very good.
Yeah. Did you play the DLC for Three Houses too?
I did, yes.
Nice.
And that game has been out since like 2019, and I am still working my way through it because there's just so much game to it.
A lot of content. It's hard nowadays with like I don't know. I had the hardest time with Tears of the Kingdom, and I love Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
But games these days, man, like. There's almost too much.
It's like a relationship.
Yeah, like you just gotta like check out of life for a little while to like actually, like beat the game. And like I definitely like get overwhelmed with big games these days, and part of me just wants to get it done. Like I just want to finish it so I can see the end of the story and see it. And the other part of me just wants to take my sweet time and take a long time with it.
Yeah.
And you know, just really, really enjoy it. But I want to see the end. And also, I hate spoilers. So like Spider-Man, I really, really don't want spoilers for Spider-Man 2.
If you want to borrow my PlayStation 5,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I would love that.
All right.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been meaning to. I almost like tried to buy a PlayStation just to like so I would return it.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure I could beat it really quickly. So I just
it's like a 15-hour game if you don't do all the side missions. I will say though, do the side missions.
Do the side missions.
They're very good.
Nice.
I feel like the first game didn't have good side missions. This one did.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Do you think Lego Fortnite will be cool if they go forward with it? I've honestly really never cared for Fortnite. Very good question. Yes. What do you think? Are you a Fortnite player? Have you played Fortnite?
I'm not a Fortnite player, but I think give credit where credit is due. That game has done more crossovers than the MCU. Like,
yeah,
it merged DC, anime, Marvel, Transformers. I think.
Yeah.
Like they've done so many crossovers at this point. I feel like it'd be like even with Lego Fortnite, like I feel like that gives them opportunities to like Star Wars too, like pull in.
It blends perfectly with Lego.
Yeah, like, you know, like that would actually be really cool too, because like imagine like you buy a Fortnite Lego set and you get like a Stormtrooper helmet or like a Vader's helmet in that set. Like they can actually grab elements
from other universes,
and like throw it in those sets, and it kind of makes sense because it's Fortnite.
Yeah, I agree. I have gone through my phases of Fortnite playing before, and I am really excited to see what they do for the Lego set. But speaking of Lego, we're on bag 15. Woo. Bag 15 of 18, and we're at an hour and 41 minutes. Or how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I wouldn't get this done, but I feel like I'm making good.
Okay.
I'm making good headway.
We can try. We're gonna push through, and we're gonna finish this thing.
Yes.
And I think we can do it pretty quickly. I think the pieces will be great for purist customs too. Yeah. I really want to do if Lego does come out with Fortnite, I want to do the default dance animation.
Yo,
like an animation. I want to have a minifigure do that. There are so many crossovers in Fortnite though, so it would make sense to get like all kinds of, and also like a Fortnite CMF would be so good. Like even just with the original Fortnite characters, like
I mean, we were talking about like anime stuff too. Like that would technically, if I think if Lego can and has the ability to go really limitless with the theme, I feel like that's a really good way of like cheating to get certain elements made for like purist customs.
Exactly.
So I do think there's like really great potential in there.
Yeah. I mean, and also Fortnite as a franchise is incredibly successful. Yeah. So like there's no denying the popularity of Fortnite and just how big it will be as a series. Like even if you're not into Fortnite, you cannot deny how influential it is, like on, you know, everything.
Yeah.
It makes so much money and is just insanely popular. So Christopher's into Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah, Christopher's into Fortnite. I have not played with Christopher yet. I would really like to. So he and I like had a Fortnite phase for a little while, and he stopped playing, and I kept playing, and then eventually, you know, I fell off of it too. But I had a great time, and I need to get on with him and play sometime. It's dangerous though. It's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Games like Fortnite, ooh, like they can suck me in, and I'm just.
I think that's also why I just enjoy single player games. Like with like a straight like forward stories, like I can pick it up, play it, and then just be done.
Once
with
it's
it,
done, it's done.
And then
basically,
move on with my life. And like if I want to revisit it, I can, and at least I know that there's like a point where like there's a stopping point. You know.
Exactly.
With like multiplayer games, it can just go forever.
Yeah, it's no. Yeah, you know? Yeah. I have thousands of hours in Smash Brothers. Yeah. So, but that's the thing too, is the benefit of multiplayer games is just that the communal aspect of it. It's like you're playing with people, and it's like it's bringing you closer together with people and all of that. Look at that.
We're
that
about
is.
to get this dude
we're
to
gonna get the feet.
stand.
Oh, he's got sandals too. Hang on.
Yep.
Let's show that off here. Show that off. There's a. I need to get my light on here.
I forget what it's called. Like the. Yeah, but it's like pretty much just sandals.
How's the posability?
Pretty good. So you have right angle and different ratchet joint attachments. I love the
That's
mechs
great.
that they've been making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zane
Titan mech.
Zane Titan mech is probably
So good.
is one of my favorites.
But Quack asks, I want Lego DC sets to come back. What's your opinion on Lego DC?
Great question.
Make a Daily Planet.
Daily Planet, yes.
Make a Daily Planet. Make a Daily Planet. Make a LexCorp building. Make a Wayne Tower. Make a Hall of Justice. Just like
Hall of Justice, yeah.
But I feel like if they wanted
Tower
to
of
bring
Fate?
back Tower of Fate, if they wanted to bring back like DC, do that. Like the Daily Bugle, like probably sold very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine just getting a building with a Golden Globe on it. Like that's such an eye catcher.
So good.
And then you get like Superman, like Lobo, Lex Luthor, Lois Lane.
You could do Metallo. There's so many
There's
different.
so many characters,
Yeah.
and I feel like that there's like so much potential there to like also build upon a superheroes modular theme, modular line.
I mean, it's working successfully for Marvel, for Lego Marvel. So why not try it for DC?
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing to lose, only everything to gain.
Yep.
I feel like the entire Lego DC community is like hungry and like foaming at the mouth for it. You know.
Basically, I think that it's disappointing that Lego does. Sometimes they only focus on things that are currently in the zeitgeist. Like they plan their sets around big movie releases. So like for example, the Shadow Box came out because we got the Flash and we got Michael Keaton Batman. But if Lego were to actually think about like what the fans like and what the fans are asking for, you know, there's such a rich world of Superman characters and comics and locations and I think we talked about it on it. You really like the Superman. What was it? My Adventures with Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, I forgot
so great.
for those.
Yeah. See, that would have been the perfect opportunity. Like, hey, new Superman shows coming out, and like, it's really good. It's a really good show. The mech's got more drip than me, said Batman 5. That's exactly what I want. Hey Tanner, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am on bag 15 of 18. Tonight we're finishing this build, and we're gonna get done. We're gonna get it done. This is happening, and
I think like it just like with DC, there's so much like untapped potential that they're just leaving on the table.
Absolutely.
But I do feel like with James Gunn's new movies, up in the pipeline. Like we're gonna see like some kind of a renaissance.
Superman Legacy.
In like the next couple years.
I agree.
Because once marketing goes off, I think we'll see it come back.
Yeah. I am really hoping that the new DC universe does really well.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping. I have high hopes. James Gunn is He's very good. I think like what I'm excited for with James Gunn is just how much of a maverick, I guess. And maybe that's too celebratory of him. I think he just does whatever he wants, and he also does things that are cool for the fans. And you know,
Guardians 3. Okay, I know I don't really like the MCU, but Guardians 3 was actually very good.
Nice.
But I feel like that is all because James Gunn is insane.
Right.
Creative, not because of anything Marvel did.
I think James Gunn could be the guy to save the DC universe. What I'm really, kind of terrified for though is the fact that there's so much DC universe that's getting
no, you're good.
That's getting brought along with the this is gonna go it's gonna go like this. There we go. We're getting the roof on the place here. Like for example, there's Aquaman still coming out. We've got Blue Beetle, which was a really good movie. I really like Blue Beetle, but what's gonna happen to Blue Beetle? And let's see. I think all you have left is basically the Jawa junk shop. Huh. Yeah, I'm Oh yeah, wait, hang on. We've got the Jawa, but there's also another hut here. Yeah, there's the junk shop, and then there's also like another side build. So, but yeah, like Blue Beetle was such a great movie, and they've already confirmed like some of the actors are returning, some of them aren't, and it's like this kind of confusing, but also
like just wipe the slate clean, but like maybe bring them back, but also in bringing them back
right.
create confusion. So
it's like what is canon and what's not. I don't know. Did you see Blue Beetle, by the way?
I did not.
Okay. It is really good.
I heard it was very good. Yeah.
There's just he's got so many cool powers. There's a really great fight scene in it. I think the director talked about for Blue Beetle how they basically referenced like the Injustice games and how crazy those fights are in the video game, and to choreograph everything. There's a really cool. I just think Blue Beetle's such a cool character. Mm-hmm. He does like this Power Rangers sword and like
I saw that in like the trailers.
So cool, so cool.
Also, did you watch Young Justice?
Yes.
Like that made me really like.
I didn't know who Blue Beetle was before Young Justice. I was like, that put him on the map for me.
I briefly remember seeing him in episodes of Batman the Brave and the Bold, and that's how I knew Blue Beetle existed. But Young Justice really made him good.
Yeah.
Young
Justice is great. I've been trying to get my hands on a Lego Blue Beetle for so long. Yeah, that's another one that's never been remade.
After that Scarecrow set.
The Scarecrow set, exactly. Yeah, surprisingly expensive.
Tanner, Lego, we can't make any DC sets because they haven't done anything noteworthy. Also, Lego, $500 Hulkbuster. But Ransom Fern's rebuild of the Hulkbuster, though.
Yes, yeah. If you didn't know, catch people up on that, because that's
that man deserves a medal, like from the entire collective Lego community.
He basically took that set and he made it perfect.
Just made it perfect. $500, and then. You don't have to build what Lego made, but you can build what Ransom Fern made. Plenty of people made reviews on it too. Like I know Duck Bricks made one, and it's just he did it. Like he actually, and like if you read the comments on that video, like look up Ransom Fern Hulkbuster. Like everybody in the comments is like, "You did it. You made it better."
He basically is a mock builder who took it and made the best version of. The Hulkbuster using the exact same pieces in the Lego set.
No additional pieces required.
So
man deserves medal. Yeah.
If Lego doesn't like look at him and like try to hire him after that, like they're missing out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so much better than the official one. That actually makes me look at the Hulkbuster and like. Think about getting
I did like there was like a ×5 VIP points event on the Hulkbuster, and like I hesitated for a second, but then I'm like I don't even like I'm a fan of Iron Man, but I'm not that big of a fan of Iron Man, you know.
Do you collect like so what are some of your favorite like big sets to collect?
Definitely the Marvel modulars.
Yep.
And like every now and then like I mean, I got the Razor Crest recently.
Nice,
and Rivendell.
Nice.
Yeah, so like when, I mean, like the big stuff that like really catches my eye, which I guess is more into like the licensed themes rather than any of the modulars.
You got to tell the Razor Crest story if you're going to talk about the Razor Crest though, because there's a whole story behind you getting the Razor Crest.
When Lego announced the Razor Crest, I wasn't intending on getting it, but. I guess part of my Lego journey was I've done video editing for several Lego content creators, and one of them, the guy I owe a lot of thanks and gratitude to, is Mini Superheroes Today.
Yeah.
So last year, and he actually is posting a bunch of content this year.
Yeah.
But last year we went to Denmark, and I was his cameraman, and. I got to see a bunch of sets early and
for RLFM days, basically,
and like get to just experience a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
I'm so jealous.
It was a great experience, and one of the experiences that I got was to get a photo of the designers that had made the Razor Crest holding the boxes and I got a photo right next to them, and then that was when I was like, well, now I have to get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
especially after that.
Yeah, so like that's a set I'll keep with me for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. What was Denmark like? What was Denmark like?
It was cold.
Cold?
It was
What
cold.
time of year did you go?
Around this time, it was September.
Okay.
It rained a lot, and it was like 50 to 60 degrees every day. So it was pretty cold. But man, like the House of Lego or the House of the Brick. Going into the headquarters and like getting to see the headquarters, getting to be in the room when the designers pulled out Rivendell.
Oh man.
Okay, like. You know, like when the portal started opening up in Avengers Endgame, that was the moment almost again, but for Lego.
The crowd is just going
and,
wild.
Like, the entire room just lost their minds, just realizing that Lego Lord of the Rings was back. And
I remember seeing the videos.
Yeah, that
and
was a vivid like memory.
It's like an energy in the room.
Yeah.
Lego Lord of the Rings is back.
So, like, and then I remember the designer pulling out the gazebo first, and I'm like, I know that design. And I'm like, no way. And then he pulls out the rest of it, and I'm like, and then everybody starts cheering, and then there's a dead quiet, and he's like, Lego The Lord of the Rings is coming back 2022, and then everybody went, oh! Or 2023, yeah.
That's so cool. Oh man, I love those kind of reveals when everyone's excited, everyone's there for it.
Yeah, and like that's like I'm like if Lego did something like Nintendo Directs, but for their new sets, and like that way we don't have to like lose our collective minds whenever leaks happen.
Right.
And we just get to see the sets. That would be so cool.
Like, I agree.
Like LegoCon, but cut out all of like the fluff and just focus on reveals.
Yeah, that's the one area I think Lego should really like work on improving too. Is like their reveals, like everything gets leaked.
Yeah.
We had Tanner ask about the Avengers Tower, which we were talking about earlier too.
Yeah, like
that got leaked. It's not even been revealed yet, but everyone's already talked about it.
Yeah, and then like you have all of these like live stream and content creators who will do like live reactions and live streams to watching Nintendo Directs. Like if we get that with like our community too. Yeah, getting to see their live reactions and like participating with that, I feel like that just drives. Agreed. Like that way, we're not all collectively losing our minds in the comments of like Instagram posts, but we're losing our collective minds on like live streams and like, really get to engage. I think that would be really
have
cool.
Always loved. So I mentioned I played Smash. I was in the Smash community, and like part of Smash Brothers, when the new game comes out, everyone loves the reveals because they have these crazy hype reveal trailers where a new character gets announced.
Yep.
And so whenever I love watching, you were in New York, so maybe you have seen these like the Nintendo store in New York. Everyone goes and watches the trailers live, and it's like this exciting community thing. And
it's like
but I wish we would have that. I know M&R did a whole thing for LegoCon that was mostly a joke. I mean, it was kind of serious, but also like, you know, poking fun. Kind of LegoCon was a joke, for sure. But yeah, if there was some kind of a better, approach to that, I'd be all on board. Yeah. Let's see.
Like, give us like designer insiders on like. Maybe like Easter eggs of previous sets, and then like end it off with like a big reveal. Like
I hate to say, I think it has to do with it being, like
kid oriented.
No, not even that, because Nintendo's kid oriented, but they also know how to treat their fan base. Yeah. I think, well, somewhat. I think it's because Lego is a Danish company, and they do just being a European brand, they do things differently. And so like a lot of what people think is normal or what would be cool as an American consumer, like they would not do necessarily. So let's talk about comments. So imagine a Hall of Justice modular building, right? Exactly, Tanner. That needs to happen. It's absolutely
like if they can make an X Mansion, which I think is also in the pipeline.
Yes,
like they can make a Hall of Justice. Come on.
Right.
Or like make it modular like the Hogwarts configurations. Anyways. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too. It goes back to like relevancy. Like the Hall of Justice, well, for X-Men at least, we've got the X-Men 97 show coming out. Yeah. And so we just need something to come out that's that is big for DC, and then we will. I'm sure we'll see a bunch of the stuff that we really want to see.
Yeah.
There are so many leaguers that have only been in only one set, and I want more. Yeah. A whole Justice League CMF. Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah. And then like, dude, that one year where we got just Justice League sets with like Firestorm, Lobo.
Yeah. Supergirl.
Supergirl, Brainiac.
Crypto too. Crypto was great.
Darkseid with Green Arrow in it, and like kind of how they low key gave us all of the CW heroes. In comic book form. I'm like, that's just like high, and like, and then 2016 when they pretty much gave us a Suicide Squad lineup,
basically,
just in comic form through Batman sets. I'm like, that's so like. Just do that.
Why did you no stop? Batman
involved. You had figured it out. Right. We were this close to greatness.
We were this close.
Like they cracked the formula on like how to get around those and like still market to what's
the strategy is to put Batman in every set.
Yeah.
Just make it a Batman.
So that's
set.
where they went wrong with like the Lego Batman movie, because apparently those sets didn't sell very well.
Yeah.
Which I also think contributed into why like
DC is not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those CMFs though, like
they were clean.
The sets themselves, whenever they do sets for movies, they're always really good.
Yeah.
But yeah. How many bags do you got left?
I have one left.
One left?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm beating you.
Yeah, you are. You are beating
yes.
me.
Yes.
You're beating me in the race. Well,
it's not a fair comparison.
Let's say this. When you wrap up yours, we'll wrap up the stream. You're gonna beat me if you got one bag left, and I will finish.
3.
I'm so close to finishing that I am like, I'm gonna have to finish the rest off stream. I think that'll be fine because I'm so close.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you guys, I will post pictures of this to my Instagram, and this will be for sure showing up in content. I need more Lego Green Lantern, right?
Ooh, yeah. Although they did give us they gave us Jon Stewart, my gosh, Jessica, no, why can't I remember her name? Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, Hal Jordan, pretty much like a good chunk of the Green Lanterns.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, the Drink the Oil stream is back.
Oh wow, we got you guys. This has been like an hour since we were talking about the oil, but make your Batman wave with the Batmobile and Batwing, but include minifigure cameras like Kyle Rayner, Wally West, Zatanna.
Yes.
We've never gotten to Zatanna.
Yeah.
I want Zatanna.
We haven't really gotten to Wally West either. We've just been getting like very flashes.
Yeah, there are so many other DC characters. It's so rich in lore, and I would die for more Teen Titans.
Why don't we get a modular of Titans Tower?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Titans Tower, Daily Bugle, all of it. I'm here for it.
They secretly slipped a Killing Joke Joker into I mean, that was more Dark Knight Returns Joker.
It wasn't. No, you're right. Yeah, it was Dark Knight Returns Joker.
Yeah.
The one that was in the CMF. Yeah.
Like
but still violent.
Yeah.
Like that was a Joker that like killed kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Dark Knight Returns was. Have you watched the movies?
I have.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're really good. The Frank Miller.
Yep.
Yeah, those are great. I like those. I love how unique the art style is in those too.
That was the original and the
would
best
love a Titans Tower as a modular, right? That would be so cool. And then you get the Daily Planet.
Yep.
You get the all that stuff.
And like have you seen like the Jim Lee comic where splash art page where it's like Batman standing on a gargoyle and then it's like juxtaposed to like Superman in Metropolis.
I probably have, yeah.
And, like the one's like night, one's day. Like imagine
yes.
Tower and a Daily Planet, and then you can kind of like set them up in a configuration that would allow you to do that.
We are rumored to get a Batman the Animated Series set though. So
I heard it's only it's going to be like something of a micro scale type thing though.
Yeah, the leaked picture shows like a diorama art style set. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think it'll still be cool though. I have high hopes for that. Yeah. If we get anything Batman the Animated Series, I'm here for it.
That would be cool. Yeah.
That is my favorite version of Batman. Kevin Conroy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
And Mark Hamill. Oof.
And Mark Hamill. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. It was great checking you out on YouTube. Have a great night. Thanks for joining, Andre. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Looking forward to seeing your next animation, by the way. I really like the most recent one. Keep it up, dude. Excited for all the stuff you make. I would kill a man for Justice League Unlimited sets. That show is my childhood. That's a lot.
That
I would kill a man.
That Dark Side set with the javelin, that was already pretty close.
Yes. Yeah.
I would say. Granted, that was like classic to New 52 designs, but still, that was pretty close.
Right.
You got Martian Manhunter in that? No, Superman and then Green Arrow. Who else was in that set?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember. Cyborg.
Yes. Yeah. Cyborg. Yep. We are you? Oh, you've got one bag left still.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're coming down.
We're coming down to it.
Yeah.
Cool. I will probably end up getting through this bag here, and then we have just a couple left, but we're coming down to it, and it's. Let's see, 9:22 here. Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies. If you need to wrap up too, Jetty, you're welcome to. We can.
Yeah, I'll finish this.
Okay,
out.
cool.
Yeah.
We can build quickly here.
Yeah.
We definitely need to do a build race at some point, but I would love to have like more people involved. So at some point we can do that. What's your favorite minifig from the Cantina? Said Scott Davis. Ooh. Good question. That's a really hard one. I think it has to be this guy, the Ithorian, specifically because this minifig has a really cool scene in the Clone Wars animated series. Have you seen this? The 2D animated series.
Was it when he's fighting Grievous?
Yes.
And then he lets out that scream?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you don't ever see these aliens do cool things, except for in that series. There's an Ithorian, it's with an I, who's a Jedi, and he's fighting Grievous. Basically, Grievous is kidnapping Chancellor Palpatine from Coruscant, and there's some Jedi like fighting him off and his guards and trying to hold him back. And you learn that like the Ithorians have these gills, and they talk out of these gills on the sides of their mouths, but they can like basically like bellow and do these like banshee screams, and this one does like basically like a force yell, and it's super cool. And we never see any other Jedi do that. I don't know if it's a thing that was like an ability that he had, or if it was a thing that that other Ithorians have.
It was very epic though.
It was epic. So many good ones in this set for sure, but that's a great call on that one minifig. Yep. Let's see. Tanner said, I've been looking for that Darkseid set on the aftermarket, but its price is just insane. Absolutely, yeah. It's really hard to find certain sets for reasonable prices, especially on the aftermarket.
Favorite Lego theme?
Favorite Lego theme? My favorite Lego theme of all time will always be Adventurers. That is for sure. I mean, just like how you were saying, like Exoforce was yours.
Yeah.
Adventurers was like my foray into like Lego as a whole, and I love all of those themes. We got the Dewback coming together though. This is such a great big molded animal. I didn't set up my light, so it's darkness there, but yes, Adventurers. I love Rock Raiders.
Rock Raiders is cool.
Rock Raiders. Star Wars. I mean, but Star Wars is kind of like I don't know. Star Wars, I think, is like a pretty basic answer. So yeah. I think it definitely is a good one. All right, Dewback is built.
I feel like it is really impressive how like Lego Star Wars has become just as iconic as regular Star Wars too.
Yeah, in its own way too.
Yeah. I mean, like the Yoda scream.
Yoda scream, yeah.
As being very iconic in the meme community.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. You grew up playing Lego Star Wars too,
yes,
right? The video games.
Yep. Great games.
Yeah. I have so many fond memories of playing Lego Star Wars. I think even this set like brings back a lot of those memories because you know it's obviously
the hub world is on
hub world basically. Yeah. So I would love to get so many of the characters from Lego Star Wars because we haven't gotten a lot of them made in Lego, like Boss Nass we see in Lego Star Wars, like Dexter from his
we did get
Diner,
Pon
Dexter's Diner. We did get Pon Krell.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. And he's the same species. Great character, though.
Yeah.
Great character. Can we name the Dewback? Yes.
Dewey.
Dewey the Dewback. I
Dewey
like Dewey.
Yeah.
That's good. That works for me. We were trying to name the jack-o'-lantern earlier, which he's fallen out of the stream. Here, I'll show you guys. We'll put the jack-o'-lantern up because it's basically Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but it kind of feels like Halloween has already happened to me. And it definitely hasn't, but I get so much...
I think that might be a you thing.
Felt it. Oh, you haven't felt it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like all these people's Halloween parties, they're having their Halloween parties. And I don't know. It feels like it's happening like this weekend. We'll see more Halloween parties, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing for Halloween? Are you doing anything?
Not real. Probably just gonna stay home.
Stay home?
Chill.
Nice.
Lego.
Nice.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, my family didn't really grow up doing a whole lot of stuff for Halloween, but
I've never gone trick or treating.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Never once.
I didn't grow up going trick or treating either, actually, but I did go eventually as a teenager and as an adult, and had a great time. So, my parents weren't huge fans of Halloween things. So, but these days I love spooky stuff. I love all of that. So nice. I'm a big fan. We need a FNAF set, said Batman 5.
Yeah. We should.
That would be interesting.
I don't think that would really fall in the family-friendly brand of Lego, but
no.
It is a very cool idea.
Yeah. Are you dressing up at all for Halloween, or you don't have any plans, so you're not really?
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
But I will say, back in college, when I did attend Halloween stuff,
yeah,
I dressed up as Asian Jim the first year.
Nice.
And then the second year, I was 3-hole punch Asian Jim.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so great. Those are both very doable, very last minute. Yeah, just put together.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, using my ethnicity for fun. Yeah.
Oh man, what's that guy's name? Is it Randall Park? Is that his name?
Yeah, Randall
Park.
Park.
I love Randall Park. He's so fun. He's great in the MCU too.
Yeah.
What's his name? Agent something? I can't remember. Just the Ant-Man movies. I don't know. From the Ant-Man movies.
I forget, but yeah.
He's such a great actor. What is a Lego theme you refuse to buy from? Oh man, that's a conversation starter. Refuse is a tough word.
I mean, that's the thing with Lego is if you don't like it and you get it, you can just build it into something else, you know?
That's true. That's true.
So I don't I feel like growing up I'd be like, I'm never gonna buy Friends because I'm like, Friends is like a girls theme or something like that. And I'm like, now I'm looking at the sets, I'm like, they're so
Friends
cool.
sets are great.
Like the colors, the pieces, the elements that you get with them, they're really cool. I don't know. I don't think I guess the Mario sets, but not because I refuse to buy them. It's more of just I don't know what I'd do with them. Although I did buy both the Mario and the Luigi to make a really stupid meme video on my YouTube channel.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's I have a question for God, and then yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I remember seeing that when you posted it. I have never bought a Mario set either. I think it would probably be the Mario sets. I mean, I don't really have any reason to buy them. But I will say I'm really excited for the future of Nintendo sets.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get the new Piranha Plant set that's coming out.
Yeah, that looks good.
But that's not really the typical type of Mario set, I don't think. Like, let's see. This is gonna go over here. There we go.
Nice.
Agent Woo is it? Yeah,
Jimmy
okay.
Woo, yeah.
Jimmy Woo. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like Friends right now, the Friends theme is incredible.
The relaunch was awesome. Like all the sets are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
The designs are great. The colors, like it's almost a better Lego City theme than Lego City, basically.
Although Lego City this year has not like the Arctic like theme.
Oh
along with the oh my gosh.
Yep.
Like the new revamps for the city models.
Yep.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Did you buy a lot of Lego City sets?
Not really, no. I only bought a Lego City set with the recycling truck for the recycling.
Oh, for Pollutorcorn. Yeah. That's great. That's great.
That was, I think, that my first time like actually paying money for a city set. Like I think if I ever got any city set, it was probably gifted to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I usually buy city sets for the animals.
Yeah.
You know, for the animal molds. Yeah. Tanner, I gotta go. Thanks a lot, man. Keep building. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your night. See you later. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, see you later. Come back next week at Wednesday and at 7, and we'll be live again. So I got a slushy truck just for some stop motion vid on my channel. Nice.
Oh, the slushy truck is cool.
Slushy truck is cool too, and that was made by Aaron Newman, who was on Lego Masters. Really nice guy. Look at that! Look at that thing come together.
Oh,
you got the Mech coming together.
You gotta put on the chains too.
His drip.
These don't have any stickers on. Honest, I have one with the stickers on, and like this one without the stickers, honestly, still looks very solid.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't put any of the stickers on?
No, because they were in the instructions.
Oh. Are you going to put the stickers on?
Probably not. I might like cut them up and like try and get some details out of them. And,
nice.
Put them on other Lego elements. That was the other thing. For the Pollutorcorn mock. I had like old Ninjago coal stickers, which have like a burning like lava effect on them.
Oh.
So like I cut off like certain like coal like elements and I just stickered them on.
That's
and it
cool.
adds so much extra detail.
I have never thought about doing that. Of like cutting up a sticker and using only part of it.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
I got that idea from actually like watching people build Gundam models.
Nice.
Because like they'll throw on like decals. I'm like, well, like it feels weird to decal Lego, but if you just like cut up certain sticker details,
that's technically still a purist thing too, right? Like
you're not throwing on like some random design. Like it's something designed by Lego, and you're just modifying.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Speed Champion Slushy fan. Hey, it would be cool to see some wild Speed Champions sets. Heart Lake Community Center is what I mean. Yeah, Heart Lake Community Center. So many great friend sets.
That whole apartment building that you can like stack too.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah. Like the cube one.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Too bad Aubrey isn't here. I wonder if she'll watch this back later. She's a huge fan of Lego Friends. But yeah, Lego Friends is great. I definitely have bought Lego Friends to participate in Friendship Timber. That's a big building thing every year where you build a ship in September that's based on... oh no, did I do this wrong? Oh, I did do this wrong. Did I steal your...
Yeah, go for it.
Your separator here?
Yes, you can.
But I didn't get to participate in Friendship Timber this year. It's an event that's every September, and it's you build like a spaceship or a pirate ship, using friends colors essentially, and it's really fun. It's a great event, and I did not have the time this year, and I was also traveling, going to different conventions, and wish I could have participated. But I'm not a fan of the mini dolls though. Me neither, but there is the great thing about mini dolls is how many like custom hair pieces that you get for minifigs with those. And you see, oh shit, no.
I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Wow, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
There's a lot of hair pieces in the Friends line that have gotten reused in minifigures, but it all goes together. So, go ahead.
I will say, like, with like stuff like Friendship Timber.
Yeah.
I've never, like, I only build like Lego, like mechs usually.
You should
So
build
I
a
feel
Friendship
like-
Timber mech.
Yeah. So like, building spaceships, or like cars, or like boats, not my strong suit. Like building like dioramas usually are pretty like simple and straightforward to me if I have a good plan with it.
Right.
Like, do you have a certain like type of Lego model that you think you excel the most at, and like models that you don't think you excel at building?
That is a really interesting question. I don't know. Let me think. I have really enjoyed building a lot of different types of things, and I don't know. Like every time I build something, it's usually like utilitarian. Like, I want to build this. I need to figure out how to build this. I built like these life-size jellyfish.
Yeah.
And I never built anything life-size before, and so that was interesting. But before that, the biggest thing I'd built was probably like minifig scale dioramas, like the penguin exhibit.
Yeah.
And other things like that. But I like trying to find, I've said this before, but I like trying to find when I build mocks, like something I've never built before.
Yeah.
And try a new technique that I've never tried before. So or learning a new thing.
Yeah.
So I'd love to build a mech at some point, and get into mech building, but I don't know if I would do more than just one, you know?
Yeah.
So
like right now, the current work in progress mech that I have is
Yeah.
like I'm trying to build this giant Super Lloyd mech.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to make it like modular in a sense.
Uh-huh.
So like you have like the base body,
Yeah.
but I have like this subunit that like would connect to like his butt, if you will,
Uh-huh.
and then basically make it like a oh man, what's the word, like four-legged kind of man upper body,
Yes.
centaur like.
Yeah.
But also like I want to attach like a wing modular that can be used as like a little ship that attaches to the back. That way it's like it can fly. And
That'd
then
be
maybe
awesome.
like also like I don't know. So I have like a whole bunch of ideas that I want to do. For
I do
that.
too. All right, here we got to show off. Are you done?
I need to finish up the weapons.
Almost?
And then,
Okay.
Yeah, I will be all set.
I'm gonna let me attach if I can. There we go. Oh, come on.
You can do it.
There we go. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
That was a struggle.
Yeah.
You did it.
Okay. Oh wow. Well, I finished the cantina. The only things left here. The only things left are like these attached buildings. The Jawa workshop. Yeah. So if Scott Davis is here, then that's the only thing that's left here is the Jawa workshop, and this little hut, which is all in 2 bags in 17 and 18. But here, we'll go to the build cam here. Look at this. This is a huge. I don't know if they'll even fit all of it into.
Like you should be able to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it together. Look at that. It's incredible. This thing is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. But it looks great. I love these little like moisture towers on the that attach to it. These are really useful for like background things. Then you get 2 of them. We got the opening doors here. There's one there, and then there's like the main entrance. Here, we'll spin this around. Ooh, there we go. So here we go. If you can see that door opens as well. This is one of my fave sets in Scott Davis. Yeah, this is definitely a great set. And then this opens up. This roof piece just comes off. You can set it there. And there's the bar on the inside. The different like cantina sections. I'm excited to put some minifigs in this too. So I guess the roof just sits loosely there. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it back on. Yeah. But it's great. I love the domes too. very smooth. And you can see all the minifigures we've got so far. I display it closed, but have to move it to a table to open it up. Yeah, I imagine. It is spacious. Here, I'll show you guys if it will stay. Look how big that is. And here, are you done with your mech?
Yeah, I just
wow, that's so cool.
I gotta put the Lloyd inside real quick.
Yeah, you need the driver.
And I will show you the really cool feature in 1 second.
So cool.
So, this thing can basically be like the mother, and
what?
It will attach in, and then these
close around it.
Will close in, and then you have like these little chain things.
Yeah.
And those will, if I can finagle it, there we go. Clip into.
This is like the Hangover with the baby strap, like.
Clip into the smaller guy, and then they're like these little like tubular things.
So who's driving it then? The smaller guy or the one in the?
You know, I don't know.
Who's the driver here?
Could not tell you. It could be Lloyd. Cool. It could be Aaron.
This has got some serious Kitongu Bionicle vibes.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially with the Keytorange, like.
Yeah.
So
look at that. Here, let's go to the build cam.
Yeah.
Show it off a little bit closer here.
Oh, here you go.
Let's see.
Yeah.
If it will. There we go. That is cool.
Yeah.
Got a giant like sword staff thing.
Yep.
That's cool.
So glad to have two of them now.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably gonna break it down and
put that there.
Something Demon Slayer out.
That's a serious mech, said Scott Davis.
Mech.
Well, that's where we're gonna wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys for joining. If you haven't already, then go ahead and like the stream and make sure to join us next week. Thank you to Mr. Jetty, Exo Edits. If you haven't already, go and follow him on Instagram and YouTube, Exo Edit stuff. You can see all his content, his Lego Office Week mock that he made, his sword, Fire Emblem sword that he built. Thank you guys for joining. This was such a cool build. I will finish the last 2 bags off stream, but this will be the finale for this Mos Eisley. And next week, who knows what we'll be building. So we've got tons of sets downstairs, backlog that I haven't touched yet. So Scott, Quack, thank you guys. Anybody else who's watching, and have a good rest of your